What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahan Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, good day, everybody. Welcome back to episode Flag on the Play, episode 78. Pack episode, man. Back with the guys. Bro, how you feeling?
Good. Ready to get
Good.
next. Good.
Draft season, man. Well, before, of course, you know it's all season time. You know we about to get to this tier list, but before we get to that, we got to talk about these coaching hires and all that. Who typing is crazy? They typing dumb hard. But what's the name? Mookie, I'm gonna start with you though. I'm gonna start with you because you know you was talking crazy about that boy, and now he your head coach. How you feeling about Kellen Moore being your head coach for them Saints?
Listen, man. Damn. I mean, this is all we could get. Nobody wanted to coach the Saints. Nobody don't want to coach the Saints, man. And we got Kellen Moore that basically sat there and said, you know what? Since nobody want to coach the Saints, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. Listen, Kellen Moore, Kellen Moore does the basic stuff right. His schematics are basic, but it's right. It's effective. It made Jalen Hurts look really good. He didn't force Jalen Hurts to something that he's not, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I do think Kellen Moore had a luxury with the Eagles for the stacked roster that they had to be able to call some good games that we have. But, bro, I think that he coming to the Saints opportunity because, number one, Mickey Loomis and the owners basically told him that this is a 3-4 year window. Right, so that means that we can be asked, we can not play really well, and we can tank. But they sit there and told him, like, on your fourth year, once we get out of this cap situation, once we draft our franchise quarterback in a 2026 draft, right, then that's when we're going to have expectations to be able to win for this New Orleans Saints team. This New Orleans Saints team is a great market. Who wouldn't be in New Orleans, right? And at the end of the day, the problem that I have with New Orleans Saints is that, you know, we have salary cap hell. We got to get rid of Derek Carr. We got to let him go. We had to basically restructure contracts that we did before and basically draft. Do y'all know the Saints? I want to tell y'all something, bro, because we can get out of this. I know this is the worst job in football. Y'all like, oh, this no matter. The Saints are number 2 in the NFL, and players that are drafted in the NFL starting in football teams, right? We drafted Braun. We drafted Trey Henderson. We drafted Marshawn Lattimore, right? We drafted so many good guys that are starting caliber players for other teams that are winning Super Bowl or having success. So I trust our draft process, and I trust Kellen Moore with a competent quarterback be able to lead us to the promised land. It's going to be a 4-year window, and I'm ready for the process. But it's a good start for the New Orleans Saints, especially what we could get.
Yeah, how you feel about Gilmore being the Saints head coach?
I mean, that's the best they can get. I wouldn't want to take that job. I mean, the thing with Kellen Moore, though, like, I don't think people saw him in that light how they did five years ago when he was in Dallas. I think a lot of teams have kind of like, they're like, oh, he's kind of gimmicky. Nothing really with his offense makes sense, but it's productive. You know, I will take that. Like, Dak had some of his most productive years. Jalen Hurts had a productive year. Like, he does have productive offenses. But I don't think it's good, to be honest with you. I think the Saints have a lot of issues, and I think hiring Kellen Moore is not going to fix them. You know, so that's my take on it. I'm not moved. I think they need to get rid of everybody. It's time to rebuild. Finally, I mean, they're 10 years late on a rebuild. But.
Nigel?
So Kellen Moore, he's interesting. Like Dallas, there was some good things with the passing game, and then with Philly, good things with the running game. Obviously, the O-line's stacked, and you have Saquon Barkley, so it's kind of hard to mess up. But I feel like Kellen Moore, he can play to the strengths of his players. He knows how to play to the strengths of his players, but like the other stuff, when stuff goes awry, like the adjustment part is kind of questionable. So we'll see how he does as a head coach. There probably were better candidates available, but perhaps they wanted to wait a year. Wanted to wait a year.
Joe Brady.
Well, Joe Brady
didn't want to coach the Saints.
No. I'm saying no. That's what I was getting to. I was saying maybe they wanted to wait a year to get another job. Like that's what I was getting to.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I would have rather brought back Rizzy for another season just to bring somebody.
No, we don't need Rizzy.
No. I'm not saying that you need him long term. I'm just saying that I would have kept him for another year to get a better coach next year.
Yeah, but the problem is that
Ben Johnson's.
The problem is that Joe Brady signed a deal. He was the best available option. He signed an extension with the Bills to be able to be their offensive coordinator for the next couple of years. So outside of him, I don't know any other quarterback or any other great head coach out there that have been a great candidate for the Saints. We needed an offensive-minded head coach. I'm tired of these defensive-minded head coach, bro. Your defensive coordinators for a reason. Kellen Moore, he has shown you that every situation he goes, he's able to make the best out of it. When it's crazy how Herbert, with the Chargers was better than what he is with Greg Roman, right? And Herbert was looking good with Kellen Moore, right? It's just they didn't have a good running game, and their secondary wide receiver was out. But every situation he's going to, the offense is producing. It's producing, brother. So I like facts. I like the facts. I like Kellen Moore.
Trey.
Okay, I've had enough because Mookie is trying to convince himself, and he don't even believe it right now. And I know he don't, because me and him have been having the same conversation about Kellen Moore for almost 2 years now, on 2 separate platforms. Like, brother, look, I get it. That's your coach, and you gotta ride with him now. I understand.
No, you don't.
But what we're not gonna do is lie. Like this. Like, look, I used to be a fan of Kellen Moore. I've made this analogy a million times, and I will continue to make it until he changes. That dude got the custom playbook on Madden, and he got all the fire plays, but he just call them at random. He just asks Madden when he get in the game. Nothing is paired together. He don't set nothing up. It's one play, they in I formation, they ran duo. The next play, they in empty, they running shock. Like the next play after that, they got trips tight end, and you running.
What about that bunch formation, man? Where you run a little crosser in the dig, route.
That's cool.
That's just so basic, and I like the basics. I like the basic shit because you don't need a complex like.
I'm not saying that you need complexity. What I am saying is that you need continuity. That's the issue here. That's always been his issue as a play caller. Now, my biggest thing for him is, okay, now that you're stepping into this head coaching role, are you going to give up play calling? Because if he gives up play calling,
he's giving up play calling.
He hires the right guy as an OC. Now we might be cooking with something. Because again, schematically, it looks good. The issue is the way it's being called in the game. So if there's somebody else that might be able to do a little bit of a better job kind of marrying some of these plays together, and you let him just go to the CEO role, then you might actually have something here. But if he's still going to call plays, I'm not too sure. Because the issue is the other 3 places we've seen him work with, they've had an embarrassment of riches in certain areas. The last place had an embarrassment of riches everywhere.
He's calling plays, by the way, Trey. He confirmed in his press conference he's calling plays.
Yeah. So what's the point of hiring that? What's the point of hiring the OC then if you call them plays?
Because every team has to have a mandatory guy as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, so he's going to
on Peyton.
OC is
the reason I know that is because back when Cliff was in Arizona, we would have an OC, but they would.
Hey Donnie, that's not even true because the Niners just got an OC for the first time in 2 years. That's not even true.
Yeah, no, the Niners didn't even have an OC
they had someone listed as the
No,
OC.
we didn't.
No,
we had no one listed as
no,
OC.
they
Niners
didn't,
didn't, which is funny.
Quite didn't have an OC.
Donnie, the Niners OC last year was Kyle Shanahan.
Because even Mike McDaniel wasn't the OC.
Maybe I'm wrong then. But
Yeah, but that's the thing. They said this guy named some guy named Doug Nussmeier. Doug Nussmeier.
Doug Nussmeier.
Yeah, he's the
QB coach now.
They say he's the favorite of the OC. He's the favorite of being the
QB coach.
No, I was just talking.
I was just talking to Coach Moore last week, and he was telling
me that it's probably going to be Nussmeier.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Kellen Moore. Does he want Derek Carr with the Saints? That's the
sound like it based on his press conference.
Well, probably not. But does he really have a choice?
Well, the Saints
he could run with Rattler. You could run with Rattler for a full year.
I would consider that.
If your season's going to be bad, might as well see what he can do.
Matt, how you feel about Kellen Moore being head coach?
Yeah. So, for those of y'all who don't know, I know Coach Moore. I've said this on the record multiple times. Great person to talk to. Talk to him every now and then. But
yeah, you're crazy for that.
But
you playing with fire right there. That's
no. I've played with fire so many times at this point. It's not even worth it. I'm on the record saying that Kellen Moore has problems as an OC, and I will say this to him if I need to, is that when you're just running the same shit over and over again, no rhyme or rhythm to it, like it's kind of why he had that Chargers job for so short. Because when you don't have, like maybe the best offensive line ever, the best running back in the NFL, a quarterback as good as Jalen Hurts, receivers as good as A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and a tight end as good as Dallas Goedert, you know what? Maybe it could work out sometimes. Again, good OC. Great guy. I just think he has problems as a play caller. So from what I know, it's probably going to be Nussmeier that's sitting back as the OC. He is going to be kind of involved in the scheme from what I know. And that, Kellen Moore is going to be calling plays. I don't like it. I think he's going to be out of there in 2 years.
Do right.
I mean, I don't know who I would have liked at the Saints job. I mean, it's definitely the worst coaching job in the league so far. So I mean, it's going to be a very uphill battle for him to perform well. I don't have high expectations. I mean, I'm not high on him as a head coach because, like I said, if he's calling the plays, we always had our worries about him play calling. So as being a head coach, I don't know how much that's going to change, especially for a way worse team. It's definitely going to be the worst team he's ever had to coach, even as a play caller. So shit might get ugly. But
when the Saints draft Jackson Dart is over.
Oh my gosh, stop this shit, bro.
Wait, time out. Jackson Dart in the first round?
I think that's something that we should strongly consider because
in the first round.
Yes, because when you look at his upside, when you look at Jackson Dart upside, would you say that Jackson Dart upside and his ceiling is great?
No.
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 Well,
no.
What upside are we talking about here?
Wait, hold on.
Like Will Levis upside? Like, what are we doing?
Hey,
so you trying to tell me that Jackson Dart is like a Will Levis? Okay. That's what you're telling me.
No, what I'm saying.
I had to do less than Will Levis in college.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
You don't need a quarterback this year. Just draft one next year. It'll be way easier, and the cost is way better.
Let me just put this out here about Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is a good quarterback. I think eventually he's actually talented enough to where in the right situation, he could be a starter and could grow into being a decent one. Yeah. However, if you are talking about upside, physically, there's not much upside.
There's nothing.
Like, he's a little bit of a better athlete. He's a little bit of a better runner than Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, but that's not saying much. And if we're talking about arm talent, he's the worst out of the three. And it kind of ain't close. Ooh. Yeah. Like,
good coach.
Like, I'm being honest with you, between Shedeur's ball placement and just the raw arm strength of Cam Ward. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, good player plus talent. It's not good. It's not good enough to be a first round pick.
Yeah, I don't. Hold on.
Mookie, Brock Purdy.
I don't care about arm strength because
I don't hate my comp, by the way, Young. That's my current comp for him. That's my comp.
It's definitely not good enough to go to a situation like the Saints that they're currently in and help turn that around. All you're going to do is be sorely disappointed when you watch him become another key in that shit show that is going to be the New Orleans Saints next year. Like,
so you think Jackson Dart, you think Spencer Rattler's even close to Jackson Dart?
Oh, tell me. I think Rattler got better upside.
God. Are you serious, bro?
Mookie, here's the thing. Why would you want to waste a pick when the next year's class is going to be better?
And you're probably going to be very good.
And if you want to talk about upside, Nico Amaliva, higher upside. Drew Aller, higher upside. Dante Moore, higher upside. Like, there's a lot of guys next year with higher upside than Dart.
I mean, you could have a family reunion and have Garrett Nussmeier next year.
Like, Garrett Nussmeier too. Like, that's another guy with higher upside. I would go after offensive lineman or defensive lineman.
This is the thing what we got to do to be realistic. I don't think the Saints will be trash enough to be able to tank for a guy like freaking what's that guy? What's the one of the Manning? What's the Manning brother name again? Arch Manning. I don't think we're gonna be trash enough because he's going to be the.
I can promise you that
he's going to be the best quarterback in the 2026 draft class. Right? Everybody knows that.
If he's not going there, he's not going out.
I think he goes 27.
So he's not coming out in the 26 draft class.
Nope. He's a Manning. He's a Manning. He's a Manning.
I mean, I don't like saying that just because we can say he's a Manning, but we truly have no idea what's in his head. Like
he's already came out and said because
Arch
has the power, but the Mannings run the show. Like they're gonna tell him this is what you need to do.
They ran his recruitment.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Like he has to play 20 starts before he even
Mannings are gonna be like LeVar Ball now.
That's what.
They were LeVar Ball before LeVar Ball.
I know.
Okay, well then, even if you want to get rid of Arch, there's still plenty of guys I'd rather take a chance on than Jackson.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody. When I look at this guy, what's this guy? Jackson Dart. I see good accuracy. Right, I think he's good, really good. I think his accuracy is really good, especially intermediate. like you know what I'm saying. Outside the numbers is really solid, right? And the thing is that I don't like the arm strength. I really don't care for it because like Joe Burrow didn't have really good arm strength coming out of college. The things that made Joe Burrow good was his processing and his accuracy. So you don't need quarterbacks to have strong enough arms and his accuracy.
What you say, Mookie, would be nice, but the player you're applying that to. It's like apples and oranges.
Clear difference in arm strength.
What I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying that arm strength is the end all be all. Now you try to sit there and say Jackson Dart needs this arm strength and this talent.
Wait.
I need the intangibles there.
Mookie.
It's not there.
Hold on. Wait. Everybody, slow down. Let me clarify so Mookie fully understands what I'm saying. The reason why I brought up his lack of elite physical traits is because the other side of that is. He does not, that processing that you speak of that made Joe Burrow so special, he doesn't have that.
No.
That tenacity, that kind of extra grit that Joe Burrow plays with as a player, he does not have that. So these intangibles that you're talking about, Jackson Dart doesn't have those things. So if you don't have those things, what you should have if you're going to go in the first round to compensate for those lack of intangibles are the elite physical traits. He doesn't have either. He's just good, which is why I'm saying for you might as well just go ahead, thug it out for a year because you gonna suck. Go ahead and get used to it. Y'all gonna be trash. Go ahead, thug it out, and see if you can get Drew Aller. Maybe he can put a spectacular year together. I ain't a fan of him either.
I'm a Dante Moore guy. Dante Moore could take a jump.
So y'all ain't a fan of none of these quarterbacks. So y'all basically saying the next 2 draft classes gonna be
unless
ass.
you trade up, bro.
Unless coming from the big
Mookie,
draft guy here, like it's just 1-2, and I'm not even that much in love with Cam or Shador, but at least they're like fine.
Those two are bona fide first round picks. I feel
like that's cat. But
the rest of them.
Trent, they beat my QB 4-5 last year. Like, come on,
bro. You called him Russell.
So you say there's only one?
That's a play style comp, Trent. Come on. I don't do comparisons based on what I think they're gonna be.
You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that.
And also, quarterback not even the biggest problem with the Saints. There's so many other problems that you can
offensive line, pass, edge rusher.
That's their issue.
Hey, they got a head coach problem too.
Egan, how you feel about the Kellen Moore?
Take it off.
Y'all said enough. It looks like a hire that you can move off of in 2 years. If he starts showing flashes of being able to maximize whatever little talent's on that roster, then cool, you found a diamond in the rough. But no one's going to be heartbroken when you move off of Kellen Moore in 2 years and you end up bringing in a big, fancy offensive coordinator to draft the next quarterback in the 2026 or 2027 class. That's what it feels like.
Just take the OKC Thunder route and go for 2027.
Johnny?
Am I lagging? Am I good? My screen's lagging a little bit.
You're good.
Okay. I mean, I thought Matt said it pretty well. I mean, quarterback, I don't even think is the biggest issue with the Saints. I think, and it is an issue, but where's the edge help? Where's the extra receiver help, considering all the wide receivers are hurt all the time? Where's the tight end help? Where's the offensive line help? Like, I think
Juwan Johnson, please.
I think in a draft class like this, that the thing about this draft class is that it's not really top heavy compared to last year. Like we had guys like Caleb, Drake, Bowers, Marvin, Joe All. I thought all these guys were blue chippers at their position. I think this year you could argue there's maybe 2, and that's Travis. And the main reason is just because he's plays both ways. And then I guess you can say Ashton Genty, but even then, like, I love Ashton, but he's not Saquon. And then I love Abdul Carter, but I wouldn't really classify him in like a Will Anderson or like a Chase Young, Myles Garrett tier. So it's just weak in the top heavy. And I think when you're in a draft like that and you're at pick 9, pick 10, if I'm the Saints, I'm trading back, getting picks next year, then taking the chance on the quarterback next year. Because I'm sorry, Mookie, y'all are going to suck next year. And that's fine. I've been in your position. It sucks. But we got Marvin Harrison Jr. out of it. And you'll get a great player out of it as well. So being bad always has its benefits. And I think
so. Why can
always?
So that's why
I'm a Dante Moore guy. I've been a Drew Aller guy. I like Nico if he can take a jump. There's a lot of quarterbacks that can take a jump.
Yeah, but the problem is that
one takes the jump.
The thing about the Saints is when I look at this team and how we failed is health. We wasn't healthy. It's as simple as that. And when you're not healthy in this league and you're losing 7 consecutive games, you know what I'm saying? You're going to lose in this NFL. You're going to get fired. You know what I'm saying? They're going to break up everything, right? And when I look at you, when y'all say we need an edge rush and all that other stuff, is that all of that would have been negated if we never got hurt. We're 2-0. We was on pace to beating the Eagles until, Eric McCoy, our center, went out, and we had struggle guarding the interior. So then that's allowed us to lose more players and went on a 7-game losing streak, lose Derek Carr. It's like when I look at this New Orleans Saints, if they on the only time I would see this team tanking is if they trade Derek Carr and start Spencer Rattler, because Spencer Rattler is just not good enough to be able to win in the NFL. He just hasn't put everything together. He just lacks the things that you need from a starter quarterback to be able to win it. That's the way I'm seeing it. If they decide to start Spencer Rattler, we're basically tanking this season and basically hoping and not draft a quarterback this season. We basically taking hope we can do in the 26-27 season. But like I said, man, I think this Kellen Moore hire is for in the future. They basically telling Kellen Moore, look, the next 2 years you're off. You can suck. You can be bad. But once we start drafting this quarterback and putting up a talent, we get out this cap here that we in, we're going to expect you to win. If you don't win, get this ass out of here, man.
All right, so
Yo,
Donnie,
Grippy, that's crazy.
All right, so Donnie, we're gonna move on, but I gotta see your thoughts because you was wilding about this person in the chat. So
who's that?
The Cowboys hired Brian Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts about it.
Okay, I've kind of come around to that idea a little bit more, but I still absolutely hate it. I was being mean when I gave it an F because if I give out an F, that's basically me saying there's zero chance that it's going to work, and there's a chance it can work, but it's still not a good hire. I mean, look at the history. Everywhere he's gone, he's failed, except for the couple years he had with Russell Wilson.
Can you stop?
And
though?
we're not.
Can you stop? You're not. Can you why y'all be so disingenuous though? Like it's not.
What did I say that was wrong?
Nah, if you got to talking about the let Russ quick narrative, in that same time you were saying that Russell Wilson was better than Aaron Rodgers while he was there.
Russell Wilson was not carrying that dog shit Eagles or Seahawks team.
I'm just saying,
a team with horrible offensive line, mediocre wide receivers.
Schottenheimer was there. Those years you're talking about when Brian Schottenheimer was there, those same years you were talking about, you were saying that
those years was Russell Wilson running around making plays with his legs. Like,
that wasn't Brian Schottenheimer's fault though. That was the O-line being terrible. What are you talking about?
I understand that, but I'm not going to give him a lot of credit when it's mainly just Russ running around making play after play. Teagan can verify.
You can say that, but you can't be disingenuous by everywhere he's been has been bad. Where the situation that he's been in ain't been good.
Okay.
Plain and simple, bro. Like you can't.
That's fine. That's fine, and that's why I bumped it up from an F because I'm willing to give it a chance. It's still the worst hire. If you look at me in the face and say it's not the worst hire, I don't know what to tell you. It's still the worst hire. I'll give it like a D+, but it's not a good hire. I'm sorry. You're not about to tell me that who are the hires? I mean, we'll get to them soon. Most of these hires were fantastic. This one doesn't scream fantastic, and if you think that, then you're lying.
Kellen Moore was fantastic.
I said most, not all.
Try.
All right, Teagan, how you feel about this hire?
Not great. I mean, I don't know how to put it nicely, and I mean, an F obviously is aggressive to put it, but
D+.
I mean, I know you've changed it. It's still aggressive. I mean, I don't disagree that in terms of head coaches, I think it's the worst hire. It could be a situation. It seems like Dallas will always make a move, and it's like in the moment, especially with the draft. I mean, I know they took a big swing for that tackle from Oklahoma. It turned out it worked out a little bit. They take these unorthodox moves, but the problem I have truly will always be with Jerry Jones. He will always pick someone that he can control. And the only time they won Super Bowls was when he had a head coach in the position that challenged him with Jimmy Johnson. And they went ahead and hired someone that I think he felt comfortable and knew that Schottenheimer didn't really have the legs to push back on him. And it's just going to be the same thing. Maybe it's a surprise and the roster talent's good enough that they make the playoffs and then they lose in the first round per usual. So I just don't see the upside with a hire like this.
Do
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't see the upside. I don't think the roster is that damn good either. Like, you still haven't secured Michael Parsons' new contract. Dak's come off injury again. The old line is young, so we don't know really how they're going to progress this year. You still have to fix the wide receiver 2 position. We'll see how that goes into. You have no running game. So, I mean, I think a lot of this is waiting to see what the roster looks like, but I don't have high hopes for this hire whatsoever. I think it's by far the worst hire of the offseason. So.
Matt?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't love it just because of how unproven Brian Schottenheimer is. I mean, I think there were better options, but Jerry Jones' incompetence, he fired Mike McCarthy or dismissed Mike McCarthy late enough to the point where he could no longer talk to Ben Johnson or any of those guys. So you were already kind of screwed from the beginning because took so long to make a decision with McCarthy. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's just not going to work out because, he could end up being okay. But I think I don't see it working out. I like how they hired Matt Eberflus. I think he can maybe save them in a couple games. He's one of the better defensive play callers in the league. But other than that, I don't know. It's just a wait and see thing for me. But for now, no, I'm not very confident in it.
Trey, how you feel about the hire?
All right. So Tegan basically said what I was going to say. This, again, is a classic case of Jerry Jones deciding the biggest star in the city of Dallas has to be Jerry Jones. There's no real logical reason for this. I'm sorry. There isn't a good football reason for this. He's not good enough to be coaching the Cowboys. If Mike McCarthy, who has won a Super Bowl before, like we all have our gripes with Mike McCarthy, but we can also all agree his resume is objectively better than Brian Schottenheimer. So if you fired him because he wasn't good enough, why would you then turn to Brian Schottenheimer, who has done less than him in his career, and say, yeah, that's going to be the guy to fix things? Tell me how that makes sense. Make it make sense for me. Like, again, this is just another case of the old man saying, nope, I'm the biggest star in Dallas. And as long as that man is alive and breathing on this earth, they will continue to be the very shiny losers that they are. That's just the end of it.
Nigel?
Yeah, I mean, easily the least inspiring hire. Like literally no upside here. Like the Cowboys for 30 years, it's first round exit. If they get to the second round, like congrats. And it's gonna be the same thing. Like this roster, I don't hate the roster honestly, because I think when Dak gets up, like this is a team they were like a perennial playoff team. They're a little worse than they were in years past. But I think with Dak healthy and with CD, and if they re-sign Micah, which appears to be a question, they can be fine. Like they can be in the race, they can make the playoffs. But there's no second gear. Like there's nothing that has been added to this. Like this is just, I mean, Schottenheimer's been there. He's been their OC. It's not like you got somebody like from another place. So yeah, Schottenheimer, I mean, it's just not inspiring at all. They have the same ceiling and honestly probably a lower floor than they had in years past. So,
and Mookie, bro, how you feel about this hire?
I mean, there's a reason why the man has been a positional coach, offensive coordinator, and never got a head coaching job. Dude is trash, bro. He's a yes man to Daddy Jerry, nigga. So when Jerry said, "Bitch, get your ass up and fucking coach," you gonna listen to Daddy, nigga. It is what it is, brother. Right? His offense is complete shit in the playoffs. Like, bro, we seen it with the Seahawks, how they got basically didn't produce against the Rams at all. Right? We seen his last playoff performances against the Packers, how they only score like barely even 20 points, bro. Like his offense is mediocre, right? And he's been a head coaching he's been an offense coordinator for the Jets. He's been with the Rams. He's been with the Seahawks, and it's always been middle of the pack. So this is a Cowboys team that's basically in win-now situation, bro. And I don't think that this guy has enough coaching experience to be able to coach a team that is win-now. When you're the Cowboys, it's win-now. It's basically like the Lakers. Win-now, right? It's win-now with the Cowboys, bro. When you hire this guy, it's just like Trey said, man. They ain't gonna never win nothing, brother. Hey,
Young.
It wasn't a good hire to me. It wasn't a F like Donnie said, but it's not. It doesn't move the needle. No shade, Donnie. That was wild though. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't move the needle. They have a lot of issues, in my opinion. I don't think the roster is talented enough anymore, especially with Philly's loaded. San Fran should be back. Washington, if the Giants hit the draft out of the park, they're a talented roster, like just roster wise, but I don't think Schottenheimer, he's not going to move the needle enough for me. So I think it's a C minus D plus, it's nothing great. I think he's like a 1-2 year guy and they're just waiting on somebody else. They need to call Lincoln Riley to come save him.
I'm about to say Lincoln Riley.
They need to do something because he's not.
I don't know. I don't know about that. They signed him to like a 5-year deal, and like the Cowboys, like historically, they've only had like 10 coaches. Like I don't know if they move off.
They probably won't. They should.
Yeah, they should, but they probably okay.
Yeah, they probably.
I'm with you.
So Young, how are you feeling about Ben Johnson coaching going to the ops?
Yeah, I mean that's a huge move. I mean, like you see my name in Discord now is no excuses for Caleb. Like he has zero excuses, especially if I think they're going to draft O-line because I think Ben Johnson he comes from a team where that's probably the best players on the team are on the O-line. You know, I think that's what he's going to try to do and duplicate that. So he's not going to have any excuses. But I think, I mean, Trent, the way people were talking about including myself, the Bears, how we thought they would do last year, those are probably the expectations that's going to get put on them now with Ben Johnson in the building. You know, I think they have the weapons. They have the quarterback who is the generational talent. And they have the number one play caller in football, you know, or at least the hottest play caller in football at the time, you know. So, again, no excuses for Caleb. But I like it. You know, I think he's going to maximize Caleb. I think he'll reel him in a little bit. And I think most importantly, he's going to make him play consistent. That was probably his biggest issue was you'd see those high flashes, but then you see those, you know, those low lows. And you never knew which Caleb you were getting every Sunday. I think you'll be able to get that, you know, with Ben Johnson coaching.
Mookie, how you feeling about the Bears getting Ben Johnson?
I mean, good hire, man. It's just crazy how the Caleb Williams, you know, people that were sitting there saying he like the next Mahomes. I don't hear those takes no more, bro. I don't hear oh my God, he the best quarterback I've seen in my life. Like I don't hear those takes no more, bro. And all I heard was excuses last year. Even though when he had great pieces at the wide receiver position, you know what I'm saying? They had a solid enough defense, and how that team was mediocre was questionable, right? To be able to be successful in a rookie quarterback, you have to have great play calling or either great weapons. Caleb Williams had great weapons, and he was complete ass last year. Like he was trash. Like it's not good. Hold the ball too long and all that other stuff. But hopefully Ben Johnson can be able to, you know, make the game more simplified for him, man. Make it more easier for this little dude, man. And hopefully they draft good O-line. That's the great thing for a good OC and a good head coach is that you got to draft a good O-line. And y'all say that he didn't have a good O-line last year. Look what they were ranking PFF grades. They were a top 10 pass blocking O-line last year. So I don't know what's the excuses for Caleb Williams. I mean, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's the second best quarterback in his draft class. So, you know, it is what it is.
Nigel?
Yeah, this was either my favorite hire or my second favorite hire this cycle. I mean, Caleb he publicly advocated for the Bears to hire Ben Johnson, and they were able to go out and do it. So, yeah, I mean, I think Young summed it up perfectly. Like, no excuses for Caleb. They're going to upgrade the O-line. Like, there's just no way they're going in with that same five guys up there protecting him. And then the weapons, they don't really need to. They just need Rome to grow. DJ's DJ. They just need to put him in better positions to succeed. No more like not throwing him a screen every third play.
Yeah,
yeah, like Waldron and.
That should disappear now because I don't think Keenan Allen will be there much longer.
So I don't think Keenan Allen will be there. I agree with that. But
so now Keenan Allen,
they can just throw him. They can just throw him in the slot.
Isn't Keenan a free agent anyway?
Yes,
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, he is.
They should sign him back.
Yeah, he's
if Rome can be what we saw in college, like DJ and Rome with
there were people.
Rome was good this year, so I mean, I ain't tripping.
There were people that thought like, and I was one of those people. Like, people thought that he was on the same tier as Malik and Marvin as a prospect, and I still believe he can be that good. Almost great, man. He was getting not
Marvin.
Matt, man, how you feel about Ben Johnson going to the Bears?
Yeah, no, I love it. Obviously, I mean, what's there not to love? I mean, just look at how many offensive play callers are really better than Ben Johnson right now. Like, it's really
3, maybe.
Yeah. I'm thinking the only like locks, like definitively better, is Reed McVay and Shanahan. Like, that's about it. Like, other than that, like, you could maybe argue for McDaniel, Peyton, LaFleur, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I think Ben Johnson's all right up there with him. Now for Caleb, like, I think he's probably a top 10 arm talent in the league. It's this pocket presence that he needs to fix it. Oh,
hold on, what?
Caleb Williams' pocket presence is his main issue right now.
No, you say he got a top 10 arm talent.
1,000.
Yes.
Do you know what that means?
I'm not saying he's a top 10 quarterback. I don't think he is. I'm saying he's a top 10. He has a top 10 arm in the league, but the thing is, he's not utilizing that to his fullest capabilities because of his pocket presence.
Yeah, but I don't like Ben Johnson's offense was basically with Detroit is built around timing, rhythm, and efficiency. So a guy a guy that is so used to playing out of structure
for the quarterback.
Andy Reid adjusted for Mahomes when he had Alex Smith. Like guys, the coaches will adjust. That's just what
the quarterback issue.
Yeah, but that's why I said they're saying he has to be able to adjust to a structured system, taking the necessary steps and holding the ball.
If you're forcing Caleb Williams to play in structure, then I think you're just not using him to the highest of his capabilities. He's so much more than just an in-structure quarterback. If we're classifying Caleb as a golf,
Caleb could be the second best out of structure QB in the league if he hits his potential.
Exactly.
He really could be. Like that's how special of a playmaker he is.
You've seen flashes of it this season already. I don't know.
No, we saw
Lions games.
But the problem is when you cater an offense to a quarterback that's so predominantly just making plays out of structure, quick to bail, not be able to stand within the pocket and be able to deliver the fall and play within timing, within rhythm.
Literally cater
those quarterbacks, you're not going to have a high ceiling when we talk about in terms of being able to win. Mahomes was like the anomaly, right? He was like the outlier, right? Like most of the quarterbacks,
no, he's not.
Most of the
they catered the offense to Lamar Jackson. He went to the AFC Championship game.
Josh
Allen.
He
went to the AFC Championship game.
And none of those, and none of those quarterbacks won. None of those quarterbacks won. Is my point.
Jalen Hurts ain't win.
That's why in-structure quarterbacks are more valuable. Well, the reason why Jalen Hurts won because he was in the most stacked situation. So that right there is an anomaly. That is an anomaly.
We're not doing this because we're going to talk about this later. Come on.
Okay, so Russell Wilson
was great in structure.
Was the offense catered to Jalen Hurts?
He was great out of structure too, bro. Russell Wilson's best.
He was good, but I look at Russell. Russell was good.
I don't think you understand. Before Mahomes, Russell Wilson was the best out of structure QB in the league before Mahomes got here. That's just
what he did. It's not like it was just
what he did.
No, but I'm saying when
any good
Russ
is going to cater the offense to the strengths of their quarterback. It does not matter who it is.
Yeah, but part of what makes good quarterbacks is to be able to adapt to a coordinator or to be able to adapt to a coach. I don't see that from Caleb Williams.
Did we not see Caleb Williams do that in the middle of last season?
Can I go?
No.
Hold on. Can I go? All right. So
Go ahead.
here's my thing with the whole Caleb thing. I know you wanted to have your little victory lap, but I think you need to kind of.
Hey Trey, I was watching the clip last week, or you and old boy was glazing Caleb Williams and stuff like that. But I was like, damn.
Well, this is what I need you to understand, right? So when people were talking about Mahomes in terms of the comparison coming out of college, the other part that you're purposely leaving out in that conversation is that when we talk about Mahomes, we also talk about the fact that when he was in college, there were some times where he looked like absolute dog shit. That man was in his last year as a starter, he was 5-7.
Yep. He lost to Iowa State by
the reason why he turned into the Mahomes that we know now is because he got lucky enough to go to the Chiefs, which is a ready-made situation. And not only did he go there, but they did the extra mile of sitting him for a year and letting him actually learn, as opposed to Caleb, who got dropped into what we thought was a decent situation, and we found out quickly that it wasn't. And for as bad as he played last year, because I'm not going to sit here and act like he didn't have awful, like, little stretches, 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 6
not terrible.
I look.
I don't think it was terrible.
Look, don't get me wrong. It wasn't great, but 20-6 for a terrible year as a rookie, given the context of what was around him,
I'll take it. Look,
hey, buddy, I might need you to slow down on that victory lap just a little bit. Because if somebody can just tell him, hey, after the third second, either run and get 5 yards or throw it away. Don't try and extend every play like you're playing against UCLA. Like,
but that's the thing, Trey. I'm glad you said that, Trey. I'm glad you said that. You think that Mahomes,
Trey, the stats that you're saying that everybody's slandering Caleb for, they had Jalen Hurts in the MVP talks with.
Why did the timing is crazy. That timing couldn't be
perfect timing, son.
I'm not even saying the play style. I'm just saying the stats that Jalen Hurts put up and was in MVP convos. Caleb did that with incompetence at OC in his rookie season, and we slander it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not even a stats guy. That's just
I don't care about MVPs. I care about your tangibles as a quarterback. And when I look at Mahomes, and I'm glad you brought up, I'm glad. When you brought up, I care about.
You care about intangibles. You will like Jalen Hurts way more.
No, I don't.
Mookie, how about we just keep it with this? Do you think Caleb will take a jump next year?
I don't. No, because this is Ben Johnson's first year. It's going to be some growing pains as being a head coach, right? You know what I'm saying? He has to be able to adjust his system as well, right? And I don't know. I cannot just sit there and say, "Oh my God, they got Ben Johnson, so I'm going to nut in my pants." Like, bro, it's about it's about growing pains. It's going to be some growing pains. Do I think Caleb Williams can eventually be the quarterback he can? Yes, but the reason why Mahomes, and I'm glad that Trey brought this up, is that Mahomes did have a year to sit behind that offense. Caleb Williams has to learn, and it's going to take him maybe a year or two to be able to learn it. But the pocket presence, the mechanics, while also like just going through a progression without just quickly bailing when guys know that has to get better for Caleb Williams. And once I see it, and I'll be a believer. But right now, you don't bus watch, baby.
Is it my turn or what's
I'm just looking at my dad. He said, when you get your ass kicked weekly, you're going to throw the ball a lot. Situational football.
That's your dad?
Is it my turn or what's up?
Yeah, go ahead. How you feel about the hire?
I mean, I just want to, everyone sung, the praises with Ben. I think it's obvious. I just want to bring up the fact that are we positive? Now, just hear me out. Are we positive they're going to draft an offensive lineman in the first round? They have a lot of money. There's a lot of big names out there. They could go spend some money on a Trey Smith team. On a Trey Smith because are their tackles really that bad, or is it just the interior?
No.
I don't think the tackles are that bad. And I'm not a big Darnold Wright guy, but I know
Darnold Wright's good. He's good.
I know he's okay.
But quarterback.
I'm just saying. I could see a scenario, and y'all are gonna freak out. I could see a scenario where they draft Ashton Jeanty.
There you go.
I could. Y'all give me that look. Did they not?
I don't.
But Donnie, what I'm saying is this: is that are we really just sitting there and say that now? I'm not saying the O-line is elite, but are we going to sit there and say they bad because we have a quarterback that's running?
Yes,
there's so many times where I see Caleb Williams in a drop back, hold the ball too long, and running too fast, and putting this offensive line into bad situations on film.
The tackles
be true though, Mookie.
The tackles, no, I don't think the tackles were that bad. The interior
is horrible.
That was bad. That was Seahawks Texans.
It's the exact opposite of the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line.
Yeah, it really is. But no, I mean, we all know how good Ben Johnson can be. I wouldn't mind Keenan Allen leaving the free agency. I've been a Rome guy for a long time. I think Rome could be a potential top 15 wide receiver in the league, even maybe be better than DJ Moore going into the gate next year. I think that's possible. But I'm expecting the Bears to take a jump. I'm not expecting them to win the division just because they don't have the talent the Lions do. But I think playoffs is the minimum. I think they have to make the playoffs next year.
Man, MJ, bro, how you feel about Ben Johnson going to the Bears, bro, going to the Ops? I
mean, look, bro, like I love it. I think that was the guy that the Bears needed. Like that was somebody that everybody wanted. Jacksonville, the Raiders. It was talk about Brady getting Ben Johnson to the Raiders. That didn't make sense to me because I'm like, who the hell do y'all have there? Gardner Minshew. I mean,
that's lovely.
What are we talking about? So I think it's a perfect match right there. Ben Johnson knows the division very, very well. So I like it. And like hearing the reports that like Caleb Williams was kind of like learning film by himself, like
that is insane.
Shane Waldron wasn't really, helping his development as much as he probably should, especially for a rookie. So I think it will be a great addition, and see them definitely getting at the bare minimum 8-9 wins for sure. And I think Detroit takes a step back with the loss of Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson. I don't think they like missed the playoffs or something crazy like that, but they're not about to have the season they had last year after those. And we're about to see who the real Dan Campbell is. We about to see who he is for real. But that's a conversation. That's a different conversation. But no, I like the addition of Ben Johnson though.
So let me put up the super
chat for the Eagles, man.
Shout out Justin with the $5. Young, not Hurts. Ex Caleb Khan was disingenuous. Why are we forgetting Jalen was bottom 3 in pass attempts in 22 and missed 2 games as well?
Why was he in MVP talks then?
Because his team was winning. Because his team was winning. So if you win, you're gonna be MVP conversation.
But that is the point that I've always tried to make. Don't try to use stats and don't try to use wins. That like if we're gonna compare them, that's cool. Jalen Hurts should not be in MVP talks with the stat line he was producing. It's that simple. But no, he's winning. Yeah, you're gonna win with it. The number 1 O-line in the league, those weapons, that defense, you're gonna win.
I mean, yeah.
And he's not bad enough where he's
no shade.
And he's obviously not bad enough to where he's going to lose. Yeah,
he doesn't suck, but MVP talks is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
All right.
If you put Lamar, and I hate doing the what if. Lamar Jackson would have 5 MVPs in a row, and I'm not even being funny. It would be stupid. Look what he just did with the roster he just had.
What do you do in the regular season though?
But we're talking about the MVP.
Hold on.
Matter
of fact, since MJ's here, I gotta address this because I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I'm glad you brought that up, young. I'm glad you brought that up. MJ,
the playoffs,
but you be taking it too far. You posted on your IG story. If you put Jalen Hurts on the Bills and the Ravens, they will already have a Super Bowl. What the? Explain that to me.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I look at it and I say Lamar Jackson, AFC Championship. His defense held Patrick Mahomes to 17 points. Shut them out in the second half. I firmly believe in that game, Hurts winning that jump. That's what I believe. You feel me? I just feel like Hurts not about to lay an egg like Lamar does in the playoffs.
So let me ask you this. I'm not gonna lie, just to change the dynamic. Because Lamar that year, they had a historically difficult schedule.
Their defense like Triple Crown.
As you know, that team compared to the Eagles is not even comparable. You think Jalen Hurts is winning that many games, getting a number 1 seed like that on that team?
I mean, look, regular season, he probably not winning as many games, but what they win like 14?
You won 14? They won
14 and 3.
They would win 12. They would win 12.
Yeah, they had a historical defense that year.
So that would make it worse, right?
They would win 12. I mean, the offensively,
So when did Jalen Hurts win a Super? So MJ, when did Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl on the Bills? Then I'm curious.
On the Bills, because I seen this man with my own eyes consecutively outplay Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my god!
And I've seen this guy Josh Allen countless times get belt to ass.
13 seconds, MJ. 13 seconds, MJ.
No, I'll give you that. I'll be fair. No, I'll give you that.
13 seconds, dude. Come on.
Jalen Hurts is not winning that game.
I'll give you that. No, that game, Mahomes wearing that jump regardless. But last year, this year, You telling me that Jalen Hurts got one drive to at least tie the game with the field goal?
To throw who's he throwing to?
Bro, he's getting sacked on that
He
fourth
run.
down.
Why don't we act like this man don't run though?
Josh Allen runs better than him, MJ.
Better.
Josh Allen run better than Josh. Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Is the sky blue?
What?
The sky blue?
Is this new information to you?
What?
The sky blue? You confused?
Wait, why is Hurts a better runner? Wait, why is Hurts
Wait.
What does Hurts do better?
Super Bowl record.
Allen's bigger, faster, stronger. What are we talking about?
What?
Yo, MJ.
Josh Allen is bigger. Josh Allen's stronger. He's faster. Like
He's not stronger.
I got a question.
He's not strong. He just bigger.
I got a question. So how did he get stopped on that touch push though? How did he get stopped?
Chris fucking Jones.
Chris Jones.
It's a difference when you got the biggest O line. Jalen Hurts
not as good as the Eagles offense.
Jalen Hurts got the biggest O line in NFL history, bro. So of course it's going to make the touch push more effective when you got some of the biggest guards and centers in the league.
MJ,
If we're discussing the skill sets of two quarterbacks, it shouldn't come down to the fucking push.
MJ, to keep it simple, the Bills' tush push was also the
Yeah.
Bills' tush push was also very predictable because even the announcers called it. Josh Allen ran to the left every time because that was the play call. That's not really his fault. Like,
Wait,
yeah,
so
you're going to predict that when you do it over and over and over and over again.
He runs to the left because he can't squat 600 pounds, so he can't go through the middle and use that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm feeling you. I know, but look,
MJ, you're telling me a guy who's 6'5", 250 can't run over the middle like that.
Oh, clearly he tried, or he might have.
No, he didn't try because the play call wouldn't allow it.
He ain't do it. My thing is, all right, cool. Bro, Jason Kelce retired. I was told that the offensive line was going to take a step back. The tush push wasn't going to do this and that. I'm just saying, bro.
It took a small step.
You were the best O-line to top 3.
Yeah, MJ, this is MJ. Here's the thing. This is what happened. This is what happened with the Eagles O-line. Everyone went from it's the best in the league to the Lions might be better.
It's the best in the league.
That's it.
It went from the best in the league.
It went from the best to maybe the Lions are better. That's what happened.
It went from it's clearly the best in the league to it's the best in the league. That's what it was.
No. Jeff Stalin is one of the ones for sure.
Yeah.
I will argue
Yeah,
that.
I'm just gonna. So because MJ, like,
him and Bill, man.
Jalen Hurts outperformed Patrick Mahomes twice on the Eagles. Like that's what like he did that on the Eagles.
That can't replicate with two teams that has it's a worse situation.
I'm just saying you're comparing.
MJ, I'm just gonna ask.
Hold on.
I want to ask this, and then you can go. Just let me ask this. Name me one part of the Bills team that's better than the Eagles. Just name me one part. Just one.
I think
outside the quarterback.
All right, before Saquon,
Oh, you're sick.
Hold up. Because we got to the Bull without Saquon, so let's not even do that.
Okay, so 2022.
I'm just saying, before Saquon, I would take James Cook over Miles Sanders. I would take him.
Now what else?
All right, look, like outside of that, all right, you got me. But bro, we not about to act like we were talking about Spags, best DC ever. He would stop the Eagles over.
No. Just to let us know, what does Jalen Hurts do better than Joe Burrow? Because I heard you said something this nasty stuff last week, man.
Oh, I love that, bro. He runs better. Not even the question.
Okay.
What else? He's probably better pre-snap.
No, he's not. He ain't better than pre-snap. What the fuck?
Y'all sleeping on Hurts pre-snap, though.
No, hell no. I mean, we literally watched the film on how he was the Commanders, how he was not fucking adjusting protection right, and they were not fucking like assigning the gaps right. Like he was not doing good at in pre-snap.
In the NFC chip? In the NFC chip?
NFC championship.
I ain't gonna lie, MJ. It's the first time I've heard you in my life say pre-snap.
Okay,
bro, pre-snap.
I need you to name one else, bro.
No.
What else? Mookie, let him answer your question. Go ahead, keep going.
I like Hurts pre-snap. Now post-snap, you feel me? Like Joe Burrow processing, he got that, bro. He got that. I ain't gonna lie, he's him. he's him.
Yeah.
But like, you feel me? Like by throwing the ball, like Joe Burrow got that. But I just feel like we devalue rushing the ball for a quarterback because we're so accustomed to seeing pocket passers win Super Bowls. But we just saw a running quarterback win the bowl and win Super Bowl MVP. And it was like, he got a
That's an outlier, MJ. That's an outlier, brother.
It's an out. How is it an outlier? It happened though.
Majority of traditional pocket passers have won more than quarterbacks that have ran in out of structure, brother.
Okay, but look, can we not say that Hurts is changing the mold of how we see quarterbacks though?
Football is played in structure 95% of the time, so that logic's never gonna apply. Hurts played in structure most of the game. He made a few plays.
Yeah, but the problem, the problem with Jalen Hurts in structure is that the team that he has around him is his flaws get minimized in structure. Like he locks his eyes on one side of the field. He outside of first read, his mental processing is slow as hell. So that means he can't get to a second and can't get to a third. That's a fact. I literally watched film for film on what the Commanders game where he had AJ Brown open on a go route. He had Dotson on a dig, and he had Smitty on a crosser. He just stared them niggas down while having 10 seconds in a goddamn pocket, brother. Like, bro, he's not a good anticipationary thrower. His mechanics are very flawed. Right? And like
he just made up his own words.
Yeah,
I said anticipationary thrower.
That's not a word.
Anticipatory.
Thank you.
Fuck, goddamn. Anticipatory thrower. Right?
That's hilarious.
Bro, it's just like Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts is a good, okay quarterback, but is he on the level?
He's a good. No.
I said he's a good quarterback. But is he on the hold on? Is he on the level of like Burrow?
We need to get to this call whenever we do the QB
Herbert. Stop it. Herbert is better. You put Herbert on the Eagles, they win 5 fucking Super Bowls.
Come on, talk to him, Mookie. Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I'm sorry. No. All right,
we do this every week now.
I can get the Jalen Hurts.
This has become the Jalen Hurts TV show.
I know when I come in there,
everybody's talking
about Jalen Hurts. He the top.
Everybody's talking about it.
It's been the Jalen Hurts show for 2 months, Trent.
Go ahead.
There's no way you would sit there and say that Jalen Hurts, from a physical trait standpoint and from a tech trait standpoint, is better than Justin Herbert. There's nothing you can say,
bro. Talent don't mean shit, bro. Who's better?
He got better. He got better traits, better physical traits.
Okay,
he's better.
Let me jump in real quick.
There's nothing Jalen Hurts do better than Justin Herbert.
Mookie. So hold on. So MJ, I have a question for you because I hope you understand winning is not the end all be all. I hope it's not. I hope you understand.
I believe QB wins is a stat. I'm not saying it's the only stat.
Wins are 18.
But the notion that like QB wins aren't a stat. That's insane, bro.
If QB wins are a stat, then the quarterback can literally. You're telling me the quarterback is the only one that can go out there and do anything. You know what? Screw the other 10 positions.
No,
quarterback, you're the only one. Bro. You got this. That's not how it works, man. You need interior. You need a run game. You need play callers. You need a defense. You need stuff to win. That's just how it
works. To win. That's cool. It's not the only stat. But if a guy throws 3 touchdowns, or if he has 3 touchdowns and a 70% completion percentage and wins the game, that's a stat positive for him. What are we talking about?
And it's also, you're right, but it's also a stat positive for the guy who caught those 300 yards and caught those 3 touchdowns. A quarterback's not going to go out there and do all that if he doesn't have the weapons to do it.
Bro, bump that. MJ, to go back to Mookie's question, because to me personally, I feel like if you have to have an argument to be over somebody, you got to name a lot of stuff that he do better than these other, or it could be arguable. So I'm going to ask you this. So because Mookie did it, what did Jalen Hurts do better than Joe Burrow? We know he's the better runner. We got that out the way.
He runs. He better pre-snap, in my opinion, and that's what it is. And he win. And I've been saying before the playoffs, winners is a thing. And then it's been consistent.
MJ,
This
can I ask you a
man
question?
won Super Bowl MVP.
Go ahead. But MJ, I was gonna say this, brother. And
he got a better deep ball too. 100%.
No, he does not. He don't got a better deep ball. Joe Burrow's. If we talk about anything of accuracy, anticipation, throwing, anything about reading defense and processing, Jalen Hurts doesn't even come close, brother. Like
Hurts has a stronger arm than
but this is the thing. Jalen, hold on. Would you agree? MJ, would you agree that the way that the Eagles have built that roster, and that supporting cast around Jalen Hurts, has he had a better support cast the way they build around him than Joe Burrow? Would you agree with that?
No, I agree. I look at the Bengals. And Trey said this last time. I'll be fair, and it's something I did not take into account. The Bengals are poor as hell. They got two players. They got two players making over 50 mil. I think it's like Orlando Brown and Joe Burrow, right? And then now you got now you got to pay Trey. You got to pay Chase. Might pay T. So I'll give him that. That's an advantage Hurts has. For sure, I'll give you that.
Yeah. So
the fact to take that away, I'm not about to use that as a knock on Hurts.
Okay, hold on. And you value wins and losses. So Joe Burrow, even being in a worse situation with a terrible line, the defense is not really that good and never been great or elite or anything, right? Has squeezed a 5-2 record in the playoffs and went to a Super Bowl. And the 2 straight appearances that he got into the playoffs is deep postseason runs. So you're telling me that if I put Joe Burrow on that stacked Eagles team, you're telling me he ain't a championship winner like Jalen Hurts?
I mean, I don't know. He could. I don't
know.
Don't know. I don't know. He hasn't had.
Oh my God!
Jalen Hurts can lead the
I haven't seen my own eyes.
Wait, I gotta jump in.
Yo, he can't.
Hold on. Wait. Before we get to the tier list, I'm so glad both of y'all are on this show because both of y'all are the bookends of the spectrum.
Yep.
You got one over here who do too much on one side and another one who do way too much on the other. Look, Mookie
needs a medium.
Like, yes, there needs to be a happy medium. Mookie, this is where I disagree with you. You asked him, what does Jalen Hurts do better than Justin Herbert, right? Justin Herbert does not play as well when his best is needed as often as Jalen Hurts. Now, there is context to that. However, you are the same dude who argued me down for a year and a half telling me, just get him a defense. If you get him a defense that's not trash, he's gonna tear the league up.
But that's assuming you keep his offensive weapons.
Let me finish. You finally got that man a defense, and they went out there and played, and he shit down his leg like runny diarrhea shit, like not even solid. Like this, like it's baby needs some oatmeal and a banana after that. Like it's ugly. He threw 4 picks, damn near unprovoked. Like if you are going to lay into the other quarterbacks the way you do, you also have to do that with Justin Herbert. And you said he let you down. So if you're going to be fair, Jalen Hurts, when his best is needed, consistently, we have seen that man rise above in certain situations. So you have to give him credit. However, MJ, Mr. Top 2, you know you was wild.
Big two.
Big 2 is crazy.
Crazy.
What we also have to acknowledge is that while Jalen Hurts plays the best when his best is needed, we appreciate him. We love him for that. However, there are 4 guys that I can comfortably say that are better as a whole at playing the position of quarterback than Jalen Hurts. So if I take that guy off of there and replace him with any 4 of those guys.
Who's the 4?
The four would be Mahomes, obviously, Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Those 4. If I take Jalen Hurts off of this current Eagles team and put any of those 4 there, not only do the Eagles still win a Super Bowl, it might be even uglier than it was before.
It would have been underdogs.
Like, you don't even gotta do the ifs. I'm not gonna lie, you don't gotta do the ifs. Jalen Hurts is not better quarterbacks than him.
But all I'm saying is I'm only saying these things to say this. There has to be a happy medium. We can acknowledge that Jalen Hurts plays well when his best is needed. We have to give him credit for that. But we don't have to go overboard. That's my only thing. We don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Jalen Hurts today is the most overrated and underrated quarterback in the league. Like,
Yeah.
I said this on my
But I want to say this.
Shout out Dill. He said it right here. Like, it's really crazy how he really is the most overrated and underrated quarterback at the same time. Because we got people on the underrated side who drag Jalen Hurts' name in the dirt, like y'all, Mookie, Donnie, Durant. Y'all, drag
my name. Yes.
And they don't have MJ. You got MJ and Eagles fans. Jalen Hurts top 2. Be for real.
Yeah, but I want to say this. I want to say this to the counter argument for Trey. The reason why you can say that Jalen Hurts play his best when his best is needed, because most of the times he has good weapons where it can help his confidence to play his best when his best is needed, bro. When I look at a guy like Justin Herbert, I look at a guy that nobody expected the Chargers to get to the postseason. Like, you basically just sat there and said, I'm going to take your number 1 wide receiver. I'm going to take your number 2 wide receiver, right? I'm going to take your dual threat or your best passing catching running back out the backfield, and I'm going to give you 100 soaking pound wet Lad McCunkey, who was 5'9", 5'10", and I'll give you some 2 tackles, but you're going to have to tear away to your runner O-line, right? And you're basically going to not have any running game whatsoever. You're going to be in a situation that's not going to maximize your skill set. The fact that he took that team to a playoffs while also playing a high level, bro, because we got to understand the man had 500 straight passes with throwing, you know what I'm saying, less than 3 picks. I'm like, from a ceiling raiser standpoint, I can rely on Justin Herbert to still be a good to effective quarterback and raise the ceiling of a team more than I do Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, I look at that man as a really good game manager. Like, you're really good at managing the game. You're really good at not fucking it up. But when we're looking at the game changers, baby, we're talking about the motherfuckers is willing to change the goddamn game. With you throwing the football, you being a key guy for the offense. I don't look at Jalen Hurts as the belt of Lamar, the Herberts, the Burrows, the Mahomes, the Allens, because those guys are game changers, brother.
Bro, I think even
wait. I'm gonna just say this one more. I'm gonna say this one last thing, and then we should probably get to the tier list at this point.
Facts.
All right. Yes, technically, Herbert is in the game changer category because this man has shown us now twice that he is not going to play well enough to change the outcome of the game for his team in a positive fashion. You can be a game changer positively and negatively. We've seen it with my favorite player, Lamar. He'll have his games where, it looks absolutely
no one can stop him.
And then you have the games where it's like, oh crap, dude, what are you doing? Did you forget to run? Did you forget to just throw the ball here? Like, why don't you just throw it away?
That's a good point.
You can change
it negatively and positive, absolutely,
and negatively. As of right now, Justin Herbert, the only reason why this man is in the game changer category is because we have watched this man time and time again, whether it be high leverage regular season games or playoff games, he plays poorly in those high leverage moments, and because of that, but
what I'm saying is
game in a negative fashion.
But my point is, the part of the reason why he's a game changer is because not only he affects the game in a positive way, you can say that he affects the game in a negative way. That's the same thing that's applicable to like Lamar Jackson or applicable to like, you know, Josh Allen or any other quarterbacks. Like you can be a game changer in a positive way, but you can be a game changer in a negative way, right?
Yes. But
when it comes to Jalen Hurts,
so the part of the reason why I put Justin Herbert in a game changer, because I've seen more times where he's changed the game in a positive way than he do a negative way.
Mookie, all I'm saying is this: when we are talking about the high leverage moments, not your regular season Thursday night game against the Cardinals. No disrespect, Donnie. Like,
why am I catching so many strays today? This is crazy.
Hey, that was just the first team that came to mind. I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is, what we have seen from Justin Herbert is that when the lights are brightest, he does not play his best. That is now a pattern in his career.
Yeah, but that's a pattern in the guy that you got in the top 5 quarterback, though.
Yes, the problem with that is we've also seen growth in certain guys. Prime example, Lamar had it in the playoff game where he lost. We saw him play a rough first half, and instead of him doing what he usually does, where he gets tight and he starts, like, I can't deal with this. He relaxed, calmed himself down, and they are wild. That is crazy.
I can't laugh at that.
Yeah, no. That's too real for TV out here. Anyway, we saw him at the end of that game against the Bills relax, be poised, show growth, and actually get his team in a position to extend the game. The only reason why we are even having this conversation for real is because Mark Andrews decided to have the absolute worst.
Yeah, but you still can't ignore the fact that in those high leverage moments in the first half, he still turned the ball over, which caused points away from the team and gave points.
What I'm also saying for you is that unfortunately for Justin Herbert, we haven't seen those highs in the high leverage moments. We've only seen lows from him. We want to see the highs that we see from him on a regular Thursday night game.
So the Broncos game was a high. The Broncos game wasn't a high.
Yeah, that's cool.
What about the Raiders game? Was that a high?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
So you got games where you see it high. Now, if you want to say the playoff games, that's fine, that's fair. But like, if we're talking,
we got to get to the list. So I'm gonna cut it a little short. But all I'm saying is, one, if you don't have a high moment against the Raiders at this point, with the way they look like, you don't even belong in this conversation. But secondly, hey, I'll give you the Broncos. That's the defense. They were an overachieving team this year. Yeah. Hey, when it's time for you to go play in the playoffs and you immediately throw 4 picks, damn near unprovoked, hey, I'm sorry. You have to answer for that.
So let me ask you a question before we move on. Would you say that by that logic, you would have Jalen Hurts over Lamar? Because in those high moments, we have seen Jalen Hurts in the postseason reach his highs better than Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts never had his lows like Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
If you want to give that,
I'm asking you.
No, he asking you, Trey.
I'm asking you. That's how you judge quarterbacks.
Oh, wait. If you are trying to make that, I will concede that point. This is the thing that I'm trying to get you to understand. Yes, when his best is needed, Jalen Hurts has a more of a positive track record of playing at his best than Lamar Jackson. Here's the problem. The talent gap between Lamar Jackson as a player and what he has been asked to do from the moment he has come in the league is a completely different job than what Jalen Hurts was asked to do. If you took those two and switched them at the beginning of their careers, we are talking about Lamar Jackson at this point probably winning 3 Super Bowls.
But that's a Trey. Trey, that's where time out. Trey, that's how the inconsistencies come for your part. Because the same reason where you can sit there and say you can switch Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts part, you would get 3 MVPs. That's literally applicable to Justin Herbert. If I put Justin Herbert on a team that had a way-established offensive line, great elite level weapons, and a great defense throughout the start of his career, you can say the same thing. That's my point. If you're going to sit there and measure it off who plays at the highest moments in the postseason, who highs and whose lows is lows, then you can put Jalen Hurts over Lamar.
I'm not using that as the end all be all. What I'm using it is as a separator. Once we have to start ranking these guys and nicknames, like the reality is, all these other guys have either individual accolades or have done things that are much that are
right.
Oh my God!
What you're saying, Trey, is those top 4 guys, Hurts can't even knock on the door to start talking about anything else. That's what it is.
He would have. No. I'm not saying he can't get there, but what I am saying is because he's not as physically talented as he's not a better player. Like on the field, he is not a better player than those guys on a consistent.
I don't even think he's a better player than like Herbert, Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud, like Stafford. Like I don't honestly see what did he do better than these quarterbacks. Like the argument I can see him being in is being like 10, borderline 10 to 15. I just like when I don't value like when I think wins and losses. People that use wins and losses is a fucking casual. Shouldn't talk sports at all because it's not basketball. But what I'm saying is this is that I'm looking at from a tangible standpoint, like a trait standpoint, like who brings more to their team and how highly impactful it is to be able to set his team up to be able to goddamn win. And I just think that Jalen Hurts has been in a great situation. And listen, MJ, Jalen Hurts is good. I think he's a good quarterback, bro. But I just can't put him over these quarterbacks, bro. Because if you talk about wins, then we got to play the if game because football is a team sport. So I don't know.
Mookie, by that logic, you should have a good amount of quarterbacks over Drew Brees too.
I mean, you just said 10.
What?
That's a reversal.
Aaron Rodgers is clearly over Drew Brees. That's not even.
We're never getting to this.
Come on, man.
Ren, you have a mute button. Ren, you have a mute button. Ren, you have a mute button.
With logic, I said that has Aaron Rodgers over Drew Brees.
You said a guy that leads him to more winning?
No, that's not what I said. I said having the offense that is able to set his team up to be able to be successful and to impact his team to be able to produce in the postseason, that would be highly impactful, brother.
Okay. So again, how is Drew Brees over Aaron Rodgers by that logic?
You just described Aaron Rodgers.
Hold on, because Drew Brees is more efficient within that offense compared to winning than Aaron Rodgers.
Anyways, bro.
Where did he go?
I don't know what to get I got you moment for.
You know Aaron Rodgers is the most efficient quarterback to ever do it. Stop playing.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Who has had more?
Drew Brees. Hold on. Drew Brees has led historical offenses.
So is Aaron Rodgers.
He set the gold mark of what a passing season is supposed to be like. A historical passing season is supposed to be like from a consistent basis. 2 out of the 5,000 passing yard season. He completed 70% of his passes.
He didn't set the wait. I think set the gold standard.
He led the NFL in passing yards, passing touchdowns, passing yards per game, completion percentage in attempts.
That's a record.
But I'm saying he did that multiple seasons.
Was he the best quarterback in the league that year?
He was never the best.
Yeah, he was. I think he was. And then on top of that, I think Drew Brees was like more historical than Aaron Rodgers in the regular season. But in the playoffs, that's where it just clears in the playoffs.
You don't believe.
And then we look at Trey.
Yo, can we talk about like Malik Willis or something? Like,
yeah. Y'all want to get cooked in this.
Yeah, right. Shut up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. More. I think I'm not gonna lie. Even I think Drew Brees is hella historic in regular season. He's not more historic than Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, he is.
Consistently throwing for 30.
Has Aaron Rodgers thrown for 5,000 yards one season?
Is he more historic than Peyton Manning?
No. Mind you, 5 out of 5,000 yards, 5,000 passing yard season was 70 completion percentage.
Bro, dog.
Not only he mastered the spread offense, but he was completing completion percentage that we have never seen before, bro.
So let me ask you this, right? How many quarterbacks have you seen can throw for 30 plus touchdowns and go under 8 interceptions for almost a decade, or probably a decade?
40 plus touchdowns.
That's great. When you have better deep threats than the other quarterback, I would expect you to do that.
What are you talking about?
Greg Jennings,
Jeffrey
Jordy
Henderson
Nelson,
was just
Devontae
ass.
Adams. What are we talking about? Had elite slot corner, elite slot. How long you Randall Cobb? What are we doing here?
How long you think he had Greg Jennings?
Yeah, he had Greg Jennings for the better part of like where he was at his peak. Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
Greg Jennings left in like 2013 game.
Anyways, but let's get to his tier list because we now
it's
starting to dump down.
I want to throw out this one stat while we're arguing about Rodgers and Breeze. I decided to do a little bit of research. Only 5 quarterbacks in NFL history have over 500 passing touchdowns. When it comes to their interceptions, here's where we're at. Brett Favre, 336. Peyton Manning, 251. Drew Brees, 243. Tom Brady, 212. Aaron Rodgers, 116. 116. That's it. Over 100 less than Brady. Almost 100 less than Brady.
It's the most efficient.
I want to say this. I want to say this too. The most consecutive
116.
Games, the most consecutive games with the touchdown passes. Drew Brees broke Johnny Unitas' record with 47 games. Drew Brees did that shit. 54 games. 54 games. Drew Brees had a consecutive streak where he's throwing at least a touchdown. That is insane. That is efficiency.
Congrats.
That is
that is how you told me. Wait, talking about Mookie. Just how you told me. Just like you told me. I will hope
Mookie, there's only 5 players in NFL history with 500 passing touchdowns. All of them have over 200 interceptions.
The only
It's 116.
I'm gonna tell you this shit. The only quarterback to throw 7 touchdowns in the game with 0 interceptions. Drew Brees. Name me when the fuck Aaron Rodgers has ever had that high like Drew Brees had.
He just lied. That's crazy.
What do you mean high?
Wait, why?
I'm gonna say it one more time.
That's a lie.
The only what is a lie?
You said 7 touchdowns, no picks.
Yes, the only quarterback to throw 7 touchdowns in a game with 0 interceptions.
It's literally not a lie. Peyton Manning did it. Peyton Manning did it as a Bronco. Nick Foles did it. If we're gonna do this,
when he do 7 touchdowns?
7 touchdowns in one game.
2013. Yeah. Nick Foles did this. 27 touchdowns.
What game was that?
Manning
what
did
game was
this.
that?
By the way, I looked.
Nick Foles has the single game record for touchdown passes in a game.
By the way, I looked. Hold on. I have it right here. I looked it up.
All right,
Brees
last point.
did
We
it.
get to the tier list, so let's get it going.
Brees did it. He had 7 touchdowns. He threw 2 picks. Nick Foles did it. He had no picks. Peyton Manning did it. He had no picks. And mind you, Peyton also did it against Baltimore. So
damn, Mookie, you out of the Royal
Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens.
Damn. All right, so let's.
All right, we can finally talk about Malik Willis.
Rodgers.
Let's get to the tier list.
Go, Maddie. Come on.
Let's get to this tier list. So,
is it moving on y'all's?
What you mean moving?
Oh, it's still bugging. Here, take it down for a second. Take it down for a second. Hold on. Let me see. I have an idea. Take it down for a second.
I say you sure?
Hold on. Okay, try now.
Let's see now. I think I just saw a move.
Can you see moving?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start it off. I mean, of course, I got Josh Allen, so just put him in the top 4.
Yes.
Obviously. So hold on. Let me just for the toxicity. Who I want to give Dak? Yeah, let me just.
Me.
Yeah, let me put him right here. Yo, MJ, where are you putting Dak?
He about to put him on this podcast. I can't have it.
Dak is 11-16.
You should give it to Trey.
Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
That's where I would put him.
I thought you were gonna put him right here, MJ. I'm not gonna lie.
I got some other guys for that.
All right, so Trey, you got Jared Goff.
Where you put him in 11-16.
Oh shit! You're
is
so
he in
lucky
front?
I didn't get Jared
Is he in
Goff.
front of Dak or below?
Below.
Yeah, he's below.
I got Burrow.
Yeah,
I got him.
he below. Yeah.
All right, so hold on. So Matt, you got.
Oh, I got Burrow, nigga.
No, we're gonna give him to Matt. It's okay.
Nah, I mean, Mookie, you can put him in the same spot.
How come I get a boring one? Like we all know.
Mookie,
you get a boring
you
one.
You put him in the same spot.
No, I got Burrow way above Josh Allen. It's not even close.
All right.
Yeah, no. Give him Burrow. I don't want him.
Yeah, put him way above Josh Allen.
Ain't no way above. Just gonna put him in front of him. You can't.
You put him at game.
All right, so look, Matt, who you got now?
Blaze needs to stop, Mookie.
Who do I have between Burrow and Josh Allen?
No. So since Burrow, since he took the what's his name? Since he took the Burrow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, take a picture, fool.
Scroll down, Donnie. Scroll down.
Oh, my bad.
Just scroll down.
Yeah, Donnie, did you make this?
Nigga, that's Scott top, but fuck no. Come on.
Move this.
Donnie, it gets to a
You gotta move something around to bring him closer, because I'm not gonna lie, we're not ranking Sky Thompson, we're not ranking Andy Dalton.
Okay, here, let me just.
Hold on, respect Andy Dalton. He had a solid year.
Yeah, we straight.
No, he did not. He did not.
He was. Y'all gotta give Andy Dalton credit. He
For what?
He mentored Bryce Young. Bryce Young is
like a great year.
Yo, we're not talking about Andy Dalton. Stop, please.
All right, so
I'll be hating on Andy Dalton, man.
So I think we straight now. Just leave it now. Just leave it.
Yeah,
so,
sure. That's good.
Matt, you got Anthony Richardson. Where are you putting him?
I think uncertain is the best place to put him right now.
Shit. I'm pretty sorry.
Like based off of his performance last year, it can be bad, but
he hasn't even played a full season yet. That's all.
Right, and then Durag,
I'm just not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I give him Mahomes.
All right. So Durag, you got Mahomes, obviously. Where we?
Bro, what? That's boring as shit.
I know. It's all right.
Nigel, at least I'm in the sunshine.
Nigel, you got Justin Fields. Where you putting him?
Yeah, I mean,
back up.
I don't want to say uncertain because I don't
want to say back up. I don't think he's that bad.
Is there a tier for red zone packages?
That's crazy.
Yo. Probably put him in. I think he put him in uncertain.
Yeah.
How can you be watched when you was never that?
Well, I put wash slash back.
No, I'm talking about reading to the chat. He said Fields wash.
Okay, no, I got you.
Well,
I didn't know it says wash slash bad. I ain't see that.
Yeah, if it's wash slash bad, I'll put him there. Because I don't really.
Okay.
Because I think he's either replaceable or backup.
You want to get James?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jameis, come on, bro. I mean,
backup. Come on.
That's aura, man.
I'm not gonna lie, we just move that on. We can just unanimously say that's backup.
That's a backup. Sure. Good backup.
So Mookie, where you putting Kirk Cousins?
He might be uncertain.
I'm gonna put him in. You can. What do it mean you can replace him? What do you mean you can? What do you mean you can replace him?
I mean, they cool, but they're replaceable. You know.
They're replaceable.
Yeah. Put him. You can put him in and replace him.
I didn't even put him in uncertain because I don't know what the fuck this nigga is.
I put him in.
Yeah.
All right. Donnie, you got your king.
Come on.
Okay. I ain't G, baby. I ain't G, baby.
Donnie.
No, I'm sorry. I understand it was a down year. You're not changing my mind. He's still in the 11 and 16 range.
Yes, sir. Come
on.
Buy
My
that
God,
stuff.
Donnie.
Buy that stuff.
You're not changing my mind on that.
Buy that stuff.
I still believe in Trevor Lawrence. I believe he had. Listen, the Jaguars. The Jaguars as a whole this year. We ain't gonna sit up here and
why is he even uncertain? It's a genuine question.
What's up?
Why is
I think pre-injury from last year that the Jags were leading the AFC South. They were on pace to win a division. He got hurt. The defense took a drop. The O-line got hurt crazy and then never picked back up.
You weren't playing like Kaka?
You said what?
Was he not playing like Kaka? I'm trying.
Post injury, like he never recovered from the injury, but like I'm saying, injuries riddled him that year. And also, I look at Trevor Lawrence. He's one quarterback I can say in the league right now who has never had anything consistent since he got to the league.
No,
it's true.
Consistent at code, consistent run game, consistent on the line. Like Brian
Herbert had more than this, and
I'm sure.
Oh my God, bro!
Yeah, I'm sure.
Get J-Rock, bro.
Bro.
Yeah,
hold on. But Donnie, can you say that his
how
play?
Is he not uncertain though?
No. But can you say that Trevor Lawrence played?
That's fine too. If you want to put him there, that's fine.
But Trevor Lawrence.
I'm not saying Trevor Lawrence is dirt. I'm not saying Trevor Lawrence is dirt.
Bro, stop it, Trent.
He's
not what you think
he is, not just uncertain. Like he had the bad year. In the next
put him in uncertain, bro.
And then the next year,
because he's never had a consistent season. He's never been he's never had a consistent season.
He's never had a consistent situation.
You know what?
Wait, hold on, MJ.
His processing is still ass.
Hold on.
I'm gonna just put it down.
He's ass.
There's gonna be people above him that are better.
Bro,
wait, MJ, you think Trevor Lawrence?
Y'all convince me.
Trevor ain't a top 15 quarterback right now.
Y'all convince me. I'll put him in uncertain
now.
I think he's a top 15 quarterback. I just think Shane ain't shit because he's in Jacksonville.
He can be both.
If he's top 15, he's like 14, 13 at best.
I'm buying the stock. I'm buying that stock.
I am too.
We got a new coach.
I am.
That should be
I've been.
Yeah, and y'all know I'm a Liam Cohen guy. I'm a Liam Cohen guy.
You got a top 5 pick in music. I think this
year.
You
think y'all think the Steelers?
Yeah, I low key agree. I think he's like he might. Yeah, he's like top.
Yeah, if you see, I'm sorry, I can see that. But
that's fine. That's fine.
Y'all think the Steelers should trade? Y'all think the Steelers should trade for Trevor Lawrence?
And that guy called me. You noted.
If he was on the board, yeah.
The Jaguars aren't trading T1.
The Jags ain't trading him, but I think this year, like, buy that stock.
All right,
so how can you trade him? Look at the extension.
Scroll down. Donnie, scroll down.
My bad.
I'm not gonna violate you. I'm gonna give you Will Levis. I'm not gonna lie. He dirt. So
Russ, same thing.
Nah. No. What you give him Caleb?
Caleb's uncertain.
Where's Caleb?
But he's
right next to Lamar. I'm gonna honestly put where he is because it's the same thing with Anthony Richardson. You see elite flashes, you see boneheaded plays. That's the problem.
He's still better than Dak.
To me, he's better than Dak. But I understand why.
I can't get ultra.
He said Trevor Lawrence is surviving on pedigree. That's it.
I think I'm going to be better than Dak because he has dog shit throughout his whole career.
All right, so me, I got Lamar. Actually, I'll take Russ. Russ is you can replace him.
Oh, Killer will be. That's fine.
Yeah.
You just put him above Kirk. Sadly, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not doing that. I'm thinking Kirk. I forgot Kirk said he got hurt. If he really did that,
Kirk was hurt. Yeah, he was hurt.
If number one, if he actually was hurt and he ain't say anything, that's dead whack. But at the end of the day, he hurt. So fuck it. So scroll down, Donnie. Hold on. It's on MJ. Hold on. No. Give him no. Actually, matter of fact, no, MJ, you can take Lamar. Because we all know you're getting hurt, but you can take Lamar. Where you putting Lamar?
See,
he's trying to put this nigga 5-10.
Everyone off,
bro, because that's not the one that I want to put. I want to slight, bro. I'm gonna be fair today, bro.
We get bumps in this one,
bro.
Yeah, we get one bump.
Put Lamar top 4. If it was Burrow or Allen there, yeah, I'm switching that.
I'm sure.
All right, scroll down, Donnie. Trey, you got what you call same Darnold.
No, same Darnold.
I think this spot's obvious.
Go ahead and put him with the rest of the backups. What you mean?
Yo.
Yes.
Come on, Trey. Come on.
Did I stutter?
Trey.
Trey.
That's a little OD.
No, I agree. Wait.
And I got called racist in chat, by the way.
No. Everyone's
Donnie, no.
Everyone slow down. And I want y'all to hear me and hear me fucking good. Because this is the last time I'm gonna say it. At this point, y'all pissing me off.
Back up.
Unless that man is going to travel with Justin Jefferson in his backfield everywhere he goes from now on, I ain't trying to hear shit y'all talking about. I'm tired of it. You not going to insult me. Who the hell I'm going to believe? You or my lying eyes? I've been watching this man his entire college career and his pro career. The only difference between what he is now and how we view him and what he has been for the last few years is that he finally got a better squad around him. Sam Darnold was never a super scrub. Like, that's the problem.
Yep, exactly.
I bet you're right.
We think because he didn't work at these other spots that he was devoid of talent. He was always talented. He's just a flawed football player.
Yep.
Who happened to be with a much better team this year. So yes, his talent got accentuated.
But he's a backup?
Yes.
A backup though is so
because a backup?
Yes, because look,
Donnie, he's on the same level as Andy Dalton?
At this point, if I've only seen you operate well, with the best receiver in football.
I'd rather have Andy. Yeah,
a damn good number 2, a good running game.
Even with Andy, that's too much.
Trey, I'm with you, but that
look, I'm not.
Thank you. Come on, yo.
Brock Purdy to a team, and I like Brock Purdy to a team.
Hear me out. Am I saying he is just as washed up and as bad as Andy Dalton? No, he's going to be a damn good backup. Like, that is one of the higher level backups you can get. But what I am saying is that he's still a backup. Like,
I feel like
I don't get why that's such a big deal. Like, he's a high end backup at this point. He's a damn good backup.
You can't even put him in replacement.
It's some shit.
That's what I thought he was gonna go.
Yeah, like you can't even say replaceable or game manager. Like, just a backup.
You know what? You're right, because I completely forgot that was not.
But
if you want to
be honest,
he was right to the bottom. He was right to the bottom.
Like, I know y'all don't see it that way, but that's pretty much the same thing.
To me, yeah, I was about to say, to me, that's the same shit.
Like, if you're a replaceable QB, you're basically a backup. Like, essentially, like, one just sounds worse than the other. To be honest with you.
That's hilarious.
I'm not
J-Rob, Darnold over T-Law is crazy, though.
Hey, nah, y'all. Can I just be honest? Can I be honest? Hold on. Wait, J-Rob, can you put your mic on?
You've been a T-Law hater. Come on, man.
Nah, I've never been. Can you hear me?
Hold
on. Yeah, hold on. J-Rob, you at the crib? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, try turn your camera. Can you hear me? You can hear me? I can hear you. Try turn your camera on if you can. Nah, I can't turn my camera on right now. I'm in the office. All right, where? Send him on. But listen, I've never been a Trevor Lawrence hater, bro. Like, let's be honest, Donnie. The boy ain't did nothing in 5 years. Like, let's just be completely transparent. Now, I'll give you year one. Let me finish. Year one, we can call it a mulligan, red shirt year. I'm good with that. We all good with that. Only player who he wasn't good with that for was Justin Fields, but that's neither here nor there. Year 2, the playoff game, bro, that was the type of year 2 was a good measure to see, like, okay, he clearly does have the talent. He has the intangible things. He could build off this playoff, and he could be, one of them guys. But outside of that, I feel like a lot of the times, and I'm not saying everything around him has been perfect. This is my same gripe, but almost when we be talking about Justin Herbert is Trevor Lawrence has given so much leeway to be average at best, like the best version of him is average mid at best. Like, he's like, if I were to grade him, the best version of him is like 83. He's not a top tier quarterback. And that's the other part. And the thing is, what if we never do? So do I really think Sam Darnold is better than him? Honestly, I'm a little biased towards Sam. I interviewed Sam, so I kind of just have a personal bias for Sam right now. I want to see him succeed. I'll admit that. He was a great, as a journalist, he was a great interview. I rock with Sam Darnold a lot. I just feel like Trevor Lawrence has not really been given like the vitriol or criticisms to not really be able to elevate some of the things that aren't great around him. But we see a lot of quarterbacks who have elevated some of the bad things around them. Like, again, we could go to and Joe Burrow could say his receivers, but he had no offensive line for like 2 years of his career. Justin Herbert had no offensive line to begin his career. These are all. But why are we not though? But hold on. Yes, we did. We called him a generational talent. People compared him to Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning. So if those are, I'm talking about why I think we've gotten here with Trevor Lawrence. Like, we've gotten here because we've expected him to be so great that he's been average at best, and we have given him.
I don't think the sample size is big enough for us to just write him off yet. Yet the year 2 is the year where people start to hang his hat on him because he showed the flashes.
He's in 5 years of the league, bro.
No. I mean, he just finished his 4th year.
I'm not saying he can't get it done. I'm not saying he can't get it done.
Half of the year he was hurt this year.
But what I'm saying is his inconsistencies at the position, like he hasn't been, to me, he hasn't been like eye-poppingly great. Like I'm to the Jaguars.
That's my thing. Year 2, he had the jump in the flat situation. This is
my only situation. Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? And this is why
You know, everybody gonna say like, "Oh, I only defend black quarterbacks." Wooty woo, shit is corny. But if we being honest, the same thing Durag Davis saying, Justin Fields went through the same thing and never got no grace for it. He was just ass.
We give him
So
grace.
that's what
You did not give him grace.
I did not give him no grace. So that, and this is Trent. That's my only point.
You did not give him grace.
He was the 11th. He was the 11th draft pick, and he was the 11th overall selection. He was in. I mean, Matt Eberflus. Y'all finally decided he was trash once Caleb got there. He been trash for years, bro. Like a lot of people was blaming Justin Fields for Matt Eberflus, but then we see with Caleb, we like, bro, he's in. I don't want to call him an idiot. I don't know him, but he wasn't great at the position, bro. So it's just like I just feel like we be pick and choose based off pedigree as to what quarterbacks get this leeway and that leeway. Like Trevor Lawrence has got to show more, bro. Like I'm not saying he can't be that. He has all the talent to do so.
I don't know. I think it's a lot more.
Trevor Lawrence better than so Durag, you the 49ers fan. Trevor Lawrence better than Brock Purdy?
Yes. Yeah, but what? I think that man in a heartbeat.
How?
I don't think in a heartbeat because
are we really taxing him because of his team? We're gonna tax Brock Purdy this much because of his team?
I'm not taxing him. I'm not taxing
his team. You can't see someone in a bad situation. You can't see someone in a bad situation if they enter the league and they enter straight into Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, good old line, Christian McCaffrey. I love Purdy.
I think all makes dumb decisions though, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So does Brock Purdy.
Okay, but look at him.
Not as bad as T-Lo.
So yeah, I was saying JJ, but JJ, this is what I'm about to go to. This is literally what I was about to go to, JJ. How can you say that, Durag, but not say Jalen Hurts not better than Brock Purdy?
I told you, bro, Trent. You asked the question.
Talking about what?
The Super Bowl. Said, "What happened to Jalen Hurts?"
Jalen Hurts said what? Wait,
no. Hold on, J-Rob. Hold on. Say it one more time for me, Don. I mean, I said that. Durag.
Trent, the show right after the Super Bowl, when you run the channel, you asked, where's the movie y'all Jalen Hurts for? I told you he's better than him.
So the Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts was. I always thought it was a perfect comment what he made after the
NJ, you said up and down. Remember what you told me when we were talking. Remember when you told me we were talking about IG? We talking about I keep it consistent about the how you would like the Durag is not doing that. He just
wait. It took the Super Bowl for you to put him over?
You do not think that, bro. You do not think like that.
There's no way it took the Super Bowl
for him to be clearly better. Yeah, for him to be clearly better, yeah, I'll give him that.
Clearly better. You were just saying Brock Purdy is better mid-season.
Trent, my gripe was that y'all made it seem like it wasn't a combo last. I thought.
Nah, bro, this Jalen Hurts thing is just so outrageous, y'all. It's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
That's why me and Young be talking about this Wentz thing. How could we were right? You've been saying all offseason, all year long. Brock Purdy better than Jalen Hurts. Brock Purdy better than Jalen Hurts. Brock Purdy better than Jalen Hurts.
Did I say Brock Purdy? Trent, did I once say Brock Purdy cleared Jalen Hurts though?
It does. You said he was better than him. I have a whole clip. I have a whole clip this season.
How are you able to tax one guy for having a loaded team and then the other guy is not getting taxed?
I tax both of them.
No. I think it's fair though. I think it's
how did you get to the conclusion that Brock Purdy was better?
I'm gonna come to Durag defense in that I do think if you had Purdy better, but then you saw what Hurts did in outplaying Mahomes a second time and winning Super Bowl MVP.
Oh my God!
I'm saying I can see. I don't agree with it, but I can see.
MJ, don't try to rationalize. How can you see it? You watched him play in the Super Bowl already, MJ. We watched him in the Super Bowl already. Then I keep telling these fools up here time and time again. Last year, when y'all had 11 wins, MJ, for your football team, before y'all lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who brought y'all to the playoffs? Play on that team. Who's the franchise quarterback? So I understand. You see him with a bad situation, make some shake. Y'all give quarterbacks more grace for doing less. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. MJ, you should not don't give him no leeway. MJ.
Did you just call Jalen Hurts' situation in 2023 bad?
I don't last season when they went to the
bad.
I'm gonna be honest, but like
I'm not
bad?
saying
Good.
Hold on, Donnie, time out.
That's bad.
Donnie, time out. Donnie, time out. Were they secondary not Frosted Flakes with bananas?
That's fine. It was for sure.
It's not fine, Donnie, because y'all talk to me about every other
I agree. It's bad. But J-Rob, if that's bad, what the fuck has T-Law been through? What the hell? If that's bad, what has T-Law been through?
Bro, what I'm saying has T-Law lifted his team despite his circumstance?
No,
I'm saying
for sure,
to
and
you,
that's
Jalen
why.
Hurts,
No,
in
for
that
sure, and that's why
2023
Hurts is better
season,
than him.
those
That's why
last 5 or 6
him.
games of the season, the best player down the stretch for the Eagles was their quarterback. Like, let's be honest. Like, Donnie,
Hurts was their best player down the stretch.
He got better.
Down the clutch, he was not like when it mattered most. He was their best player. When they needed him to come up big, Jalen Hurts came up for big. Donnie, my whole question to you is: I'm fine with Trevor Lawrence. I'm cool with him, bro. I don't think he's a bum or nothing. But at the end of the day, a lot of these quarterbacks have had to play through struggling defenses, bad situations. We literally was in here last year. Me, Trent, Trey, Young. We was all talking about. Did anybody like the OC last year?
No, nobody.
We thought he was trash. Everybody up here who had any sense or common sense of like remedial level football, we all said the OC clearly is not really that adept, X's and O's wise. And Jalen Hurts played through that. Everybody is no situation in the league is going to be perfect every year, bro. It's not. Even Tremaine, Justin Herbert, bro. I covered them all year. They have 2 great tackles. They have no interior offensive line.
So.
Still got there to the playoffs because he's a different level.
J-Rob,
I didn't mean to go get long-winded. I'm sorry.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Durag really got me tight.
Go ahead, my bad.
This is October 5th, 2024. This is mid-season. I'm about to play out a video of what Durag was saying in this video.
Oh yeah. Hold up. I ain't hear this because I was defending Durag. Hold up. I ain't hear this shit.
Yeah, see, let me see this. Let me see this.
Let me play this video up for y'all so y'all can hear it in the chat here. And that's why he's getting me tight.
I asked a question on why Jalen Hurts gets praised so much and Brock Purdy got belittled so much when they're both in godlike situations. And now this season, we're seeing Jalen Hurts without his Avengers. Obviously, Brock Purdy, we haven't had the injuries like Jalen Hurts has. But his division has been compromised as well, and both players have been asked to elevate. I'm seeing one guy elevate, and I'm seeing one guy.
At the time?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
What's the receipt? Wait, Durag. Was that after the Saints game? Was that after Jalen Hurts played against the Saints?
Hold on. Let him go. There's more.
Oh, Lord.
There's more. Hold on, there's more.
Oh, shit, okay.
That's a fact. The Yak hasn't been there. That's a fact. He's leading passing yards, advanced metrics. He's top of the league. Raw statistics. He's top in the league. And he's balling up. So now I'm gonna ask y'all the same question: why y'all have Jalen Hurts on my party? Y'all got him over him now? Yes.
So in 2023, he ain't elevate them boys when it.
And J-Rob, this was this season though. This was literally this season.
This history. Y'all always be on this.
This is this season.
We know ball. You act like seasons never happened. You saw him do it. You asked a question. You answered your own question. You literally could have answered your own question.
And my thing, bro, and Lee,
without the Avengers, did not go to the playoffs.
Ignore the whole point.
Did not go to the playoffs.
No, I'm saying, you're right. Listen, no. What you were saying in the video, the whole thing before, I don't have a problem with it. You ended the video off. Why do y'all have Jalen Hurts over Brock Purdy? So if you're making this assumption, you at the time, you saying Brock Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts. And I know you. Super Bowls and wins do not move you like that. So how do mid-season?
No. Trent. They don't move me like Trent.
Super Bowl, now he better than Brock Purdy.
You know, Trent, it don't move me like it moved NJ where he's pulling Hurt from top 10.
See, you trying to go there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not in this, yo.
Don't deflect.
I'm not in this, bro.
At least he can get it off.
Jalen Hurts. But then I have him 8 spots ahead of Hurts? No, I still think they're in the same tier of quarterback. So yeah, going to another playoffs, we have 2 good games against Washington. You have a great game against the Chiefs, and you put belt to ass. Yeah, that can move you ahead of it, brother.
So Jalen Hurts not top.
Wait. So Jalen Hurts, it only moved him versus Brock Purdy? It didn't move versus nobody else?
Who? No. I just want to put the people in those tiers.
Who? Who is the people in them tiers for you?
Like Purdy, God.
Because you were just saying.
Jalen Hurts not in the same tier as Jared Goff. Sorry.
He said what?
He's not in the same tier as Jared Goff. Hell no.
Hell no.
I think y'all forget. Y'all know Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback in the entire National Football League history who has 10 rushing touchdowns, 10 passing touchdowns. My boy is, come on, bro.
Playoff record.
Yeah, like his playoff performances, bro. Like, I gotta give him some love.
I put Ali after the Super Bowl.
Like, I will say this: you can say this about Jalen Hurts. Like, there's no way you can't say he's not a playoff riser.
I never say he would. I gave him that. After
that should matter for something. What does that mean? What is a playoff riser? Can someone explain that to me? What does that mean?
To me, when a playoff,
it means Joe Flacco. That's what it means.
It means Nick Foles. It means Nick Foles. You feel me? It means Eli Manning. What I'm saying is, a playoff riser, in my eyes, is sometimes a playoff. You have 3 playoff games. So some games it might be you're just way better than the team. So your team is going to dominate based off just a matchup. But in cases where the possessions are scarce, a playoff riser to me, when I'm looking at quarterbacks, is, are you making throws in windows? Are you still on your timing? Like, are you still able to play the highest level of football within rhythm? Are you still able to make plays on the run? Are you able to make decisions out of structure that propel your team forward? Like, one of the reasons why I don't think Jared Goff is a playoff riser and I can't even get behind him no more is because his lack of mobility, of creativity in the pocket, it kills him because he's he is completely tied to his ability to have timing. This is why I can't ever get behind a Tua Tagovailoa for the same reason. He is completely predicated on timing. You have to just rise to the occasion. Like, if that means you got to get a 50-yard runoff, if that means you got to win a little dirty, like, sometimes that's going to be the case. It's not always going to be pretty. It's being able to execute in those highest moments. And you've seen that Jalen Hurts, he can do that. Like, he can. That matters, bro.
It's just, I don't know. Because it's just crazy young. Now all of a sudden, wins be moving do-rag for Jalen Hurts.
No. Wins don't move like it move other people. But if you're in the same tier, somebody already thought it was close, yeah, that can move you ahead out that tier. I don't think that's crazy at all. I give him the benefit.
I don't care.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
That's why I don't use wins, period.
Well, Donnie, you win spots up, but got him out the tier.
Donnie.
Yo, my bad. What's going on?
Yeah, we back on the tier list, man. So now I'm gonna get Jared on the next one since he up there. A little bit.
Don't give me no scrub though.
I ain't gonna give you no scrub. Scroll down. Donnie, scroll down.
Why Joe Milton not on this tier list?
Be serious. He said don't give you no scrubs.
Because he's ass.
Yo, send Joe Milton to Sean McVay. Watch what happens.
He gonna be a tight end.
I ain't gonna lie. Sean McVay is a genius, bro. I'm telling y'all gotta listen to him talk, bro. He one of the best minds I think in the game.
Yo, so Gerald, you got your boy Sammy D.
I thought Trey had him.
Nah, chill. Don't get me saying.
All right, so you get Justin Herbert.
Already put him in.
Give me Justin Herbert. I'll take Justin Herbert.
Where you putting Justin Herbert?
He top 10.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
He top 10. Come on, bro. Like, y'all be acting like I think he's a bum. He's not a bum. He's def 6 to 10 for me right now.
All right. So now I got Sammy D. Well, actually, no, Trey had him. We're gonna put Sammy D. We just gonna put him in the.
Put him in 11 to 16.
One of these two, in my opinion.
Go to game manager. Go to game manager because you gotta duplicate this.
This is a genuine question, bro. Yo, Sam Darnold or Trevor Lawrence? Genuine question.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor.
I feel like I have no choice but to say Trevor. I don't feel like I have a choice. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Sam could do that twice next year, y'all, I'm moving.
Yeah, Sammy D can do it next year twice. Like,
if he could do it twice, I'm moving.
JJ McCarthy's doing it next year.
So I'm gonna be honest, bro. He was making some. He was making some throws last year, bro. He was making some. Oh goodness.
No, he wasn't just like ducking. He was actually.
Yeah, he looked good, bro.
I'm gonna put, we can put Sam Darnold in the game managers.
Yeah, come on. At least make him a game manager until otherwise.
I think most of these guys are game managers, to be honest with you.
Yo, you put Trevor Lawrence top.
Don't say you. That was Donnie who said he top 16.
Yeah, I don't think he should be up there either. I don't know why he's top 15, but it is what it is.
It says 11 to 16, J-Rob.
Top 16
definitely does. But I
get
can't lie,
16.
Donnie. He closer to
Hell no,
20,
man. Top
25 right now, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I bet.
like, where's Baker? Like,
bro.
he's not better than Baker Mayfield,
Yeah, he's
bro.
not better.
Like, he's
Hell
not better
no.
than Baker Mayfield right now. He's not better than Jaden Daniels. Not better than CJ Stroud.
MJ, where you putting Matthew Stafford?
It's closer to Bryce Young, if you ask me.
5 through 10.
Yeah, I
You say
bet.
that like a slight.
And y'all say I'd be dragging it. That's crazy.
That's really not that's not even a question.
It's just to be determined. It's just to be
Man
determined.
said Bryce
Yo,
Young.
Trent,
Come on,
Trent.
J-Rob.
Stafford
Bryce was hooping.
5 through 10.
Bryce Young is
He
over
over Herbert.
Bryce wasn't hooping back end of the year.
Hold on.
Six.
He definitely was.
There's like
Yeah.
6 different combos happening.
Hold on. So, MJ, you got where you putting Stafford?
I put Stafford 5 through 10, and he's damn sure over Herbert.
Damn.
Yeah, Yon agrees, but Yon agrees.
I've been saying,
At least
I'm
on
gonna
the
be
same
honest, I
year.
agree too. I agree too.
All right, so Matt, where you actually? What's the name?
Matthew Stafford was in a horrible situation, y'all, to start the season.
Since we just put Deshaun Watson and Washington back. Just put
just put him
no,
in.
it's unanimous. No, it's February, but he's like
Matt, where are you putting Matt? Where you putting Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy can go in 11 to 16. I would say that in between Dak and Goff.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah, man. You're on the same page, man.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it either.
You're right. I like Purdy. I think he's.
I like Purdy too.
Yo, Durag, you got your guy, Geno Smith.
Shout out One Piece, Monkey D. Gino. Shout out.
Come on.
Gino.
Wait, T-Law is better than Gino?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Hell no. Hell no.
No, hell no.
Hell no.
Trevor Lawrence is
Okay,
better
that's
than Gino.
T-Law
is crazy. The T-Law
Bro.
They literally on the same series.
Hold on.
Go get back to T-Law then, Durag. Okay, so hold on.
Talking about T-Law.
So Durag, go ahead. You want to get to the facts about Trevor Lawrence? Go ahead.
So obviously we all
Nobody interrupted.
All agree. Year one, Urban Meyer, you get the biggest of passes. Whatever, cool. Red shirt, boom. Year two, last 9 games, he balling out, get into the playoffs. He showed the flashes. Year 3, he started off good. The Jags were on pace to win that division. He got hurt. The defense fell off a cliff after he got hurt. He comes back. The O-line gets beat up, and he really never recovered from the injury. And that team fell off a cliff. And the Texans sneak in and win that division. And then it took the Texans to the last week of the season to win that division. And now we're talking about year 4 this year. It's a fucking shit show.
So let me ask you this, Dave.
He got hurt again. It's really the O-line is even more worse. The defense got even worse. The coaching really wasn't good to begin with, because even then the year before, he overachieved with Press Taylor calling fucking plays.
But But Geno Smith has just been better than him even during the circumstances. Like, okay, he got hurt. Yeah, that's a part of his circumstances. But if this tier list is based off what these players have done recently, like, why are we all going to sit here and lie like Geno ain't been playing the quarterback position better than Trevor over the last 2-3 seasons? It's not OD to say that, bro. Like, it's not. Like, it's not an unfair assessment.
I'm taking Trevor Lawrence end of the week because I still think we haven't seen the best of Trevor Lawrence. I think we're going to see that very soon. But I still think
how long Trevor Lawrence been in the league?
4 years going on year 5. Going on year 5.
I mean, I've been waiting for the best dude, right? Where is it at, Mike?
I mean, year 1, Urban Meyer, the motherfucker who's assaulting his players.
Bro, but we keep talking about
okay, hold on. And what happened when he got Doug Peterson?
The underworld of the NFL.
He got we fired Doug Peterson like he was a scrub. Like, Doug Peterson not a bad coach. Bro.
What happened? Hold on, Durag. What happened when he got
Doug Peterson? One of the worst situations in football, I've seen enough flashes to where I can say that now we got a coach that I feel like everybody up here, we feel good about Liam Cohen. We feel good about him being their coach. We got a top 5 pick in this year's draft. You got BTJ, who's had a phenomenal year going on to year 2. I think that jump is coming.
But how do you put
I'm not gonna lie, J-Rob. I'm not gonna lie. You're reasoning with T-Law, and hold on. Sorry. I get where you're coming from with that, but I feel like there's another player you should also be lower on, and I know you've been higher on this guy than most. And even though he's been better than T-Law, he's still been super inconsistent. And also has excuses. No, Kyler Murray.
Oh, I'm low on him right now, bro. That's why I've been talking
about
him.
Are you now?
Did you watch him this season? Did we watch him this season? When the season started, Donnie, I was on a Kyler Murray hype train, but the whole season went past, bro. What can I say about him? What can we say about him right now?
The same thing you were saying about him last year.
Kyler Murray.
J-Rob, as long as you're consistent.
Yeah, I'm with you here. I think there's a lot of question marks about Kyler Murray because honestly, Donnie, this was his make or break season. But my only issue with Durag is saying
that I disagree with.
I just think in seeing is he truly your franchise quarterback, I think there's going to be some question marks. But for what Durag is saying, I actually don't think what you were saying is technically wrong, Durag. But these are all your points are projections of what you think can happen in a better this, a better that. But in black and white, these things have happened already. Like seasons have happened. So I think if we go off the benefit of the doubt, like how can we not say Gino? He's just been better at the position. We're doing a tier list based off projecting or who's been better for 3 straight years. Gino's been better.
It seems like Durag, you are projecting her. That's what it seems like you're doing.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if we don't even know what the hell, like I could.
Durag, you think Bryce Young?
I would take him right now over Gino.
But you projecting though? You think Bryce Young got a higher ceiling than Trevor Lawrence?
No.
What?
No.
I love Bryce Young.
What the fuck?
Hell no.
What do you mean?
Nigga, Bryce Young can be better than Trevor Lawrence. What we talking about?
He can be, but he don't got a higher ceiling.
Doesn't mean he has a higher ceiling.
But how long till he hits this?
That's like saying
ceiling,
that Bryce
how
have a
long are
higher
we gonna
ceiling than
wait?
Anthony Richardson. No, but
I'm more confident
I'm saying that his quarterback play can get me further. Like he can be better. Like when I'm talking about what he can become better than Trevor Lawrence. He can be way better than Trevor Lawrence.
As far as what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
At playing the quarterback position.
I don't know if we can say that. We only seen one good stretch of Bryce Young.
I'm gonna be honest.
What does that mean?
Dave, they're kind of glazing the 9 games of Bryce, but they're kind of crapping down the 9 games of Trevor earlier.
I'm not.
Okay, that's why I said. Give me a full season.
The Bryce discourse is the same that we were doing with Trevor after year 2.
No, for sure.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
It's just now you've seen 2 more, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm still taking Trevor over Gino over a lot of these guys because the flashes are higher than a lot of these guys. It's inconsistent.
Flashes.
That's the problem.
Is his accuracy better than Gino?
And guess who else is inconsistent? Geno Smith.
But the flashes of Trevor. I mean,
a lot of quarterbacks.
Talk about it. That first game against the.
I agree. Flashes are ass, but I don't.
Some of that throw he made against the Dolphins.
Yo, nobody's denying his talent, but how long are you gonna live off that? What you can be?
Ride and die. Ride and die, baby.
I'm always gonna gamble on talent if there's a guy who's not as talented. I'm gonna gamble on it because I know I get it. Not a talented guy. That's why.
I get it. And I think a lot of the things that happened with Urban Meyer have given Trevor Lawrence a lot of leeway as well. And again, he is extremely talented, but it's just a matter of. It just feels like we keep getting back to this conversation. It's not about slander. This is what I think. My issue is like everybody will think like, oh, you hate Trevor. I don't hate him. Y'all put him on a pedestal that I never thought he needed to be on. That's what it all be boiling down to me. Like the pedestal doesn't make sense for what we actually seeing. We all seeing flashes.
But
you see flashes a lot of players.
I don't see the consistent elite traits that define him as a top tier quarterback.
Again, that's the same thing.
So how does he have this higher ceiling when he lacks the elite traits of the top tier quarterback?
I don't think you understand what ceiling
from a physical tool standpoint.
It's not even just physical tools. It's
the best version that you've seen of them.
But
Mookie, physical tools is what defines your ceiling. Because if you have a higher ceiling than someone, that means you are more physically gifted. That's what that means.
What?
When you have a higher ceiling than someone, you are more physically gifted. That's why a lot of people are higher than Anthony Richardson because he was just more physically gifted than almost anyone else that's ever played football.
Yeah, but now we're at the point where we are completely uncertain about him because those
that's fine. But at the end of the day, the ceiling still exists.
But Donnie, my question is, how long do we bank on the ceiling, fellas?
Yeah,
like
that's
but Donnie, but the point I'm saying is this.
What I'm trying to say is when Mookie says Bryce Young's ceiling is higher than Trevor's, that's just not true.
It is.
But from
Bryce Young has a weaker arm. Bryce Young's probably not.
And Bryce Young is a way better processor.
But he's
way more accurate intermediate.
I'm about to say,
and I'm saying
might end up being better.
Mookie, everything you describe is stuff you can improve accuracy. You can improve your pocket presence. You can't
Mookie,
improve your arm
here's
strength.
the problem with your logic,
height.
Mookie.
You can't improve
You're
your
essentially
speed.
saying
You can't
Jared
improve
Goff. You're saying all of these average quarterbacks have a higher ceiling than Trevor Lawrence. Jared Goff.
That's not what I'm saying.
Dak Prescott. You just said
I'm
it. You
saying
said he's more accurate.
physical
He
tools.
processes better. He's better.
Tools is what defines your ceiling, and Bryson
physical tools define a quarterback ceiling because the potential is far more dependent on mental process, decision making, accuracy, pocket presence.
Jared
the raw athletic. Hold on. You can have a strong arm. Hold on, bro. You can have a strong arm and be mobile and extend play with your legs, but without the ability to be able to do those things that I just sat there and said at a good to adequate enough level, you're going to be ass. Jamarcus Wilson, Zach Wilson, Malik Willis, they all had physical gifts. They were ass. So ain't no high ceiling.
Have a higher ceiling.
Oh, I'm about to crash out. Oh my god.
Crash out. Turn pink. Now what you said?
Mookie, I don't think you understand what ceiling means, brother.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like, you're not understanding the definition.
I don't think you understand what ceiling means. Because
by that logic, Jared Goff in 2018 had a higher ceiling than Patrick Mahomes.
No.
That's
strong man in the argument.
But I will say this is the problem. This is the problem.
Have a higher ceiling than Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
Okay. Now he's not.
Brock Purdy is better than Trevor Lawrence.
Even J-Rob doesn't agree with
yes, Brock Purdy is better.
I don't agree. I understand what y'all mean by ceiling. My gripe with y'all is y'all glaze that shit way too much. Y'all
that's fine.
And my issue is I think physical tools is fine to glaze for every position to the max except quarterback. Because that's physical. Hold on. That's physical.
J-Rob. Listen, if you look at the top 10 quarterbacks in the league, y'all are gonna have Hurts up there, and cool. All the other dudes have elite physical gifts.
No, but what I'm saying is, okay, no, I don't disagree. Somebody has an elite arm. He has this. Lamar has elite running. Everybody has a trait that's insane. I'm not disagreeing with that. But Joe Burrow, for example, who we would look at as a great quarterback, he don't have a crazy ceiling. He's not the most physically gifted guy. He doesn't have his best trait is his brain, bro. Like I think his fearlessness.
Yeah. You can say he's the outlier though.
But
I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on.
We've seen a bunch of quarterbacks who haven't been insane physical specimens who have been crazy processors. Breathe. It was a crazy processor. That's why when I look at the quarterback, I feel like we don't have no balance with that. Like there are just guys who are thinking the game better than others. Do I agree that Trevor Lawrence has? Do I think that Bryce Young has better physical upside than Bryce Young? No. But if Bryce Young next year looks like Chris Paul playing quarterback again, like he did that last stretch of the season, there's going to be a different conversation because we can't conceive being 6'6".
Here's the thing.
You're trying to change the definition of what a ceiling is, bro.
No, we're not. You are, dog.
It's not always.
This is how simple I can explain it.
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
This is how simple I can explain it. First off, I hate the arguments of like, oh, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, they didn't dominate with physical tools. I hate that because football players now and then football players 20 years ago are completely different. Guys are bigger, faster, stronger, more athletic. If you want to survive in today's NFL, unless you are literally Joe Burrow, which not many guys are,
but Joe Burrow
you
can
need
move.
the tools
He's a
to
decent
dominate.
athlete.
And even Joe Burrow.
Look at the consensus. Look at the consensus. We have the tier list.
Bryce Young is a decent enough athlete.
The consensus top 4 guys.
Decent athlete.
Look at the consensus top 4 guys. All of them dominate on physical tools except for that one, and that's Burrow. He's the outlier. And in an NFL that is more dominant by,
but there's more quarterbacks in the 5 you're saying at the top though.
And that's why I value guys with higher tools, because when you have those tools, yes, it's not likely they can become those guys, but I'm willing to take those chances.
But how long are you going to keep letting them build that? Hold on. Effing it up. How long are they going to keep
letting them build that?
You think that Anthony Richardson has a higher ceiling than Joe Burrow?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm done. Y'all don't know. I'm done.
Yes.
This shit is
The
fucking
thing
crazy.
is,
Yes.
This shit is crazy,
Is he
bro.
gonna hit it? No.
It's
He's not gonna hit it, but
It
it's
is
there.
based
Hell
solely
the fuck no.
Mookie, it is based solely in God-given talent and nothing more. It is not based in how they play the position. What they're saying is ceiling is solely based in the things that they cannot
do
teach.
y'all know why
You
that
cannot
changed?
teach things that define your ceiling.
The reason
Ceiling
that
is
changed,
a ceiling refers as a player
you
or
know
a
who you
player
have to blame.
can reach
You can
everything
blame.
if he develops right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
My point is, you cannot sit there and tell me Anthony Richardson, even if everything developed right, is going to have a higher ceiling or be better than fucking Joe Burrow.
I'm not
gonna lie, you got literally what it means.
Hold on.
That's literally what it means.
Let me
Because he won't reach, even if everything developed right, even if everything is right
Hold on,
on
Mookie,
par,
Mookie.
Do you
he
even hear
still
yourself
won't
right
be
now?
better.
Do
He
you hear
still
yourself?
won't be better.
If Anthony Richardson developed perfectly to where he was an extremely accurate quarterback, process as well, who runs a 4.4 at 6'5", 240
No.
with a strong arm, what more do you want from him?
Quarterback, like
because at the end of the day, if he still does that, he still will be relied on the things and the traits that makes him in that physical tier, and that can be a detriment to a quarterback. Because you can sit there and say a quarterback that relies on his legs and his arm, but not with his mindset.
You're not doing that for your absolute ceiling.
Mookie, we're talking about if he develops absolutely perfectly, which is by the way not happening. That's not happening. But if that were to happen, he wouldn't have to rely on his gifts all the time because he developed perfectly. How do you not understand that?
Yeah, but he won't develop perfectly to the level of Burrow at processing reads.
Oh my God!
He won't develop to that level.
Let's get back to the tier list, bro.
Look, because we're going in circles, and I know Donnie got a dip soon. Let's get this. Let's keep going.
Also,
Can we skip the Jalen Hurts?
y'all like the people that are acting like ceiling doesn't matter. Blame Patrick Mahomes because he came into the league.
Blame Josh Allen too.
No, but he came into the
Blame
league.
him. Blame
touchdowns.
Blame
5
Lamar
plays,
Jackson.
and
Blame
that's
Lamar.
not
Blame
a-
Mahomes.
He didn't know what he was doing on the defense. He didn't have any these processing things y'all value so much. Mahomes didn't have any of it.
No,
Yeah, look, I'll say it straight up. Mahomes, Lamar, Mahomes, and Allen played their first few years in the league.
You want to see how bad Mahomes was? Watch his game versus Iowa State in college. Mahomes was objectively some of the games he had in college. Oh my God, bro!
What the fuck does college got to do with the fucking NFL? Stop bringing that shit up.
Move on.
God damn!
Bro, just keep it
College
moving.
nerd.
Yo.
Oh shit! Oh my God!
Got it.
Nah, wow. I was ready for that.
Let's get to Jalen Hurts, but man.
Durag, where are you pushing Geno Smith?
So are we limited to so for 11-16, it can only be 6 people in that tier? Or because if we're limited to 6 people, I would throw Geno in the game managers, but if not, I think he's amongst towards the back end of that tier. 11,
So
16.
I'll probably say, how about this? Donnie, instead of you saying 11 through 16, just put guys outside the top 10, I guess. Because that game manager spot really gonna have like logistics to it, like.
Yeah, that's on.
Yeah, Geno gonna be in there.
So I'll put Geno in that tier. I think that tier is a big bundle of like 7 guys, really.
It's just interchangeable, like that 15.
All right, so where are you putting?
Back end of the ooh.
Ahead of Trevor.
Hey Mookie, where you putting your guy Derek Carr?
And Purdy. That's for him.
Yo, Mookie, you here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Washed and bad.
Bro, can I move on with this Jerry Carr?
Nah, you're not moving on, bro.
You can't move on, bro.
Mookie, you told me this guy's gonna lead you to Super Bowl, bro.
Just say washed and bad. Just say it. Washed and bad.
I don't think he washed. I just think that you could replace him.
All right, not too shabby.
All right, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
All right, so Donnie, where you putting Baker Mayfield?
I don't know.
Yes, you did.
Matter of fact, pause. No.
He's like the front end of like outside.
No. My bad. No.
Come on, here.
Put Baker down. Put Baker back in the list. Grab Mr. Yoda, man. Get Yoda. Kyler Murray. Where are you putting him? Because you told me he clears Jalen Hurts. So
I did.
Clears.
I did.
Whoa.
I did.
Oh Lord.
And then like I said, I've been busy with all the NFL draft stuff. It's been hard to get to NFL tape, but luckily I was able to watch a lot of Kyler's middle of the season games because the beginning of the year was pretty good, and then he had that really bad fall off after the bye. That's the main stuff I watched, and then I watched towards the end of the season. I thought he ended the season actually really well. I thought he had a good game against the Rams. The stats don't show up, but I thought he had a good game, and I thought against the Niners that was probably the second best game of the season for him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get to the
I'm not saying top 10 anymore because it was disappointing, but I'd still take him over Dak. So I'll say outside of the top 10.
I'm sure.
I'm so sure.
Johnny.
I'm the biggest Dak supporter
and I don't want to do it.
You really think he's better than Dak? Really?
He's not better than Dak. You know he's not better than Dak.
I'm not even that.
Fuck that. That be getting disrespected so much because he on the Cowboys.
Go with your heart, Donnie. You know you want to put that nigga over Dak.
He is over Dak.
No,
come on. Don't do that, Donnie.
Okay. Why is Jalen Hurts over Dak?
Why exactly? Why is he?
I'm with you, Josh, but y'all saying Kyler's not over Dak. Y'all tell me why Jalen Hurts is over Dak.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Jalen Hurts better than Dak.
Y'all saw that 2023 tape.
Yeah, I gotta chill. I'm not about to start violating Dak. Everybody know how I feel about Dak, but
I'm the biggest Dak Prescott fan in the world.
Let's stop with the Dak.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Dak is easily the most disrespected quarterback in the game.
Dak is straight. No, Dak is fine, but I think, come on, bro. Like, let's not. Like, I feel like everybody be kind of mad when Dak get criticism. Like, Dak is cool. He's cool. He do a lot. He do some good things. But come on, y'all. It's just Dak. Like, it's just Dak. Like, what is he? What do we think, y'all? For real?
Kyler Murray better than Jared Goff?
Is Kyler Murray better than Jared Goff?
He's way better than Jared Goff.
Way better. No, I'm just
way better.
Let me chill out.
Way better.
I just be confused. Okay, so this is what. Okay,
don't drag it though.
So I just be confused on the part of. That's all. The only reason why I asked that. The only reason why I said that, Young, I'm just confused a part of. From a couple weeks ago, Kyler Murray clears Jalen Hurts to now he's not better than me anymore. To now he's still better than Dak Prescott.
Winning by.
But last year, before Dak got hurt, I was hearing Dak Prescott was better than Jalen Hurts. It changed. I agree. This is why I be confused.
They won. They won the Super Bowl
season. And Don, turn your camera back on because you said Dak was better than Jalen Hurts.
They're winners. They won a Super Bowl, nigga.
And
he's a fucking winner, nigga.
Facts.
He's a winner.
He don't think like that, so it don't. He's not real talk with pick up spreads.
So Donnie say he's a winner. He's a fucking winner.
Wait, hold on. What? There's no way. Hold on. You are not talking about Donnie. There's no way.
I'm talking about Donovan Clemens.
Donnie. There's no way.
Donnie.
I'm talking about Donovan.
Donnie.
Young. This is what I'm saying.
Donnie, you think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Kyler Murray?
So what? Wait, hold on. Young, just people I'm going with.
Donnie trying like yo here.
So people I'm going with this. People I'm going this, right? People I'm going this. So last year, when Dak was healthy, having his season that he was having, playing his ball, everybody, Donnie included, was saying that he was better than Jalen Hurts. This next year, Dak gets hurt.
Jalen Hurts.
But you also had in this same season. Oh yeah, this same round, Kyler Murray clears Jalen Hurts. Okay, we get to now. Oh yeah, Kyler Murray's not better than Jalen Hurts. And I was just hearing last year that Donnie was saying Dak Prescott was comfortably better, and Dak had his injury.
I did not say comfortably. Whoa. When did I say comfortably better? I was always on the opinion of those guys were close. When did I say that?
Okay, so Donnie, are you just like Durant? Let me guess, a Super Bowl performance movie that much? That's what you're saying?
What'd you say?
Are you just
Donnie? You told me that Derek Carr was better than Jalen Hurts too.
Performance movie like that.
Okay, Mookie, now you're just lying.
You didn't say
lying. Go ahead, Trent.
This is a genuine question now. Did the Super Bowl performance movie
to where he's better than Dak? I mean, did it move you that much?
It's not even just the Super Bowl performance. It's also that Kyler in the second half of the season I thought was bad.
No, okay.
But you say
now,
he was good.
Kyler's not better than Jalen Hurts.
Games.
Okay, Kyler's not better than Jalen Hurts, but he's still better than Dak. Why is that?
Kyler's not better than no. Dak's better than him.
Time out. What is Kyler? What is Jalen
Just
Hurts?
say Kyler Hurts.
I'm just
dog.
It's the fat dog. It's just
just said
Kyler was not good in the second half of the season. I'm the Cardinal fan. He was not good the second half of the season.
But I thought it was Cliff Kingsbury's fault.
Wait, time out. Wait, Donnie, you think
Post by he was
time
taking
out.
risky stuff. He was doing way too much. And he cost his team some wins.
Hey, Donnie, I gotta ask you a question though.
He put the ball in harm's way. Dude, at one point, Kyler had like 3 interceptions, and he ended the year with like 11. He put the ball in harm's way way too much in the second half of the season because he wanted to play hero ball.
Wait,
he's done
Donnie, you think Kyler Murray is better than Jalen Hurts?
done it as much as he did.
Hold on.
That's my problem with Kyler. And I love Kyler. I still think Kyler can be a guy that you can win a Super Bowl with. But right now,
you've been waiting for a long time, Johnny.
I have problems with him. Because
that
team was not good. He forced stuff. He wasn't making right decisions.
I'm just confused. He thinks Kyler Murray. You think Kyler Murray is better than Jalen Hurts?
At one point, he thought he cleared Jalen Hurts. At one point, and
Donnie, this whole thing is just a brain fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
And like I said,
I don't know.
Donnie, just say why Kyler is better than Jalen. Damn.
No, you
stand on your shit, Donnie.
Please.
Oh, now Hurts is better.
After what I saw in the second half.
So the last two back-to-back years,
inconsistent play for a while now.
Longer than Jalen Hurts.
This isn't new.
Donnie, the
thing is,
yes, but the thing is, okay, but Trent, here's the thing. Most of those inconsistent plays, I can point to it. He wasn't healthy.
Look at Cliff
because
now.
look at his entire career. He's always had trouble staying on the field and staying healthy. This season, he was healthy. And he was still inconsistent.
So you basically saw the same thing you saw previous years that he was hurt.
Right.
And you still
been hurt all the damn time.
You were still saying the same since he cleared Jalen Hurts.
Because I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm at the point where it's okay, now you're healthy. And now the problem that I thought was big, which was Cliff, is gone. And you're still inconsistent. So what's the problem? It's you. That's why I'm now low on him.
Hey, were you loud?
You put too much blame on Cliff Kingsbury and not really looking at Kyler Murray.
Well, no, Cliff deserved blame, but no, Kyler still deserves blame too. And now I'm realizing that. And what I saw in the second half of the year, yes, Kyler deserves more blame than almost anything else.
So Kyler's not better than Kyler's not better than Dak, right?
No, I'll take Dak over. Well, assuming Dak is what he is coming back injury, yeah, I'll take Dak.
Donnie, you're brain fucking me right now. I need to explain this to me like I'm a little kid. Like,
yeah, my God.
Assuming Dak comes back healthy, I'm gonna take Dak.
What's the next name, man?
Yeah, let's look.
You're spinning like a ballerina right now, man.
All right, so
hold on. Trent, can I share my screen, bro?
No.
Hold on,
I gotta show you something. I just gotta share my screen.
I'm gonna look at
it.
it.
We got to hurry. I got like 10 minutes. We gotta hurry.
Can I share my screen?
W.
Clear Jalen Hurts?
I don't know about clears, but just what's something that Kyler got a bigger arm. Kyler has the arm. Listen, man, I explain my logic. I know y'all want out of structure. He's way harder to tackle in terms of it's harder to bring Hurts down, but grabbing Kyler and getting your hands on him, that's what's so hard. He's more accurate downfield, short. You want to say Hurts is more accurate in the medium, the middle area, fine, whatever. Yeah, that's not either of those strengths. Just tell me, what does Hurts do better than Kyler? Arm, no. Accuracy, no. Mobility, no. In structure, no. Out of structure, no. No. What is something Jalen Hurts does outside of the fact that he's winning more by one game, by the way? Tell me.
And Donnie, what's crazy?
Damn, Donnie.
You
this
is what's crazy.
I was with you. Yes,
and the fact that you're walking it back now is crazy.
Crazy.
I'm walking it back.
Donnie, come on, man. Why you want to stand on this, Donnie?
I'm walking it back based on what I saw on tape in the second half of the season.
So how many
let me ask. Is anything I said wrong about Kyler? Did I say anything wrong about Kyler? Did I say anything wrong? Was Kyler not bad the second half of the season? Yes or no?
Donnie, Josh Allen was bad the second half of 2022. You didn't move him over that.
Right.
So why is it moving now?
John, I already explained why. Because in the past, when Kyler has struggled with inconsistency, I could point to reasons why. What's the reason I have to point at now? In the past, I could say.
What was the
John? In the past, I could say the offensive line definitely wasn't good. I could say Cliff's play calling was inconsistent. I could say Kyler got hurt. This is the best offensive line Kyler's had. Cliff isn't there anymore, and Kyler stayed healthy, and he's still inconsistent. What am I supposed to point at? Tell me.
But why are you using a small sample size?
What am I supposed to blame? Look at me. What am I supposed to blame?
Donnie, why are you using a small sample size of how to
It's half the season, Mookie. It's half.
How many games is that though?
Mookie, if everyone's going to gas up Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence,
I'm asking you how many games. That's like
I could
7,
criticize Kyler for 9 games.
You're using a 7. Hold on. That's being disingenuous. You're using a 7 to 8 game sample size of bad play for Kyler Murray, and to sit there and say that Kyler Murray is not better than Jalen Hurts, bro. Like you literally just named all the.
I'm going to say it once again. Kyler has been inconsistent his whole career, but in the past, I could look at things and say, okay, I can give him a pass for that. What is it now? What is it?
Donnie, do you know you are explaining Josh Allen?
How am I explaining Josh Allen?
He has been inconsistent his entire career until legitimately this year. But before that, you have always had him top 3 at minimum.
Damn. And you just said, and not only that, and Young, to add on that, you was just saying,
way more inconsistent.
He was just saying,
and also Josh Allen's highs are way higher.
But Tom, it's over Kyler Murray to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's high compared to
And
Jalen
wait,
Hurts.
Young, and Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott on top of that too.
You're right.
Yo, Donnie, send it to me.
I'm with you. Don't let Donnie you believe that because of the play. Guys are Patrick Mahomes is inconsistent.
Right.
I'll give you that. You know what?
And he's still a top 5 player.
I'll give you that. You're right.
You know who's not consistent? You know who's not inconsistent? The best quarterback in the league, Joe Burrow, nigga. Move on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yo, Donnie, send me the tier list.
Yeah, I got you.
You talking bullshit.
No, remember last week when Donnie said we're not getting
This is
through the
crazy
list? Yeah, no, we definitely didn't get.
I just don't understand. Like that's why I be saying like, hey, I love receipts because I'm not gonna lie. Going from
I just realized it might not work. Let me know if it works.
Donnie was cooking in that.
He was frying. He was cooking.
He was frying in that clip.
Yeah, Donnie, there was no need to walk this shit back. Like
that's what I don't.
I'm just disappointed about what I saw. That's all. Trent, did the link?
Donnie.
Like Donnie, you're getting like peer pressured or something. Like what's the
no?
Maddie, he got bullied into changing his opinion.
I just gotta I got the link. I just gotta redo the players.
This thing.
But I don't care. It's still he's still a better player than Jalen Hurts.
Dude, you want me to Trent. I'll just send you a picture. I
just took a picture. Are you sure?
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
Donnie. This just seems like to me, Donnie, the recency bias of him winning the bowl just makes like
If Jalen Hurts didn't win the bowl, he'll still have Kyler Murray over him.
Oh God!
I swear,
I swear. That's a fact. If Jalen Hurts would have lost to Mahomes, people like the conversation of Jalen Hurts, like people saying that he's like on these conversations, it won't even be existed.
Top
like
5, yeah, I'm sure, bro.
No, wait. But if James Bradbury didn't get that holding call, then people are going to say that he's better than Mahomes because they both have the same amount of rings, and Jalen Hurts outplayed him twice. The only other guy to outplay Mahomes twice and beat him twice is fucking Brady. It's fucking Brady.
Right.
Yeah, it's just, bro. I'm not going. Yeah, this might be the year of receipts, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. That was crazy, son. I ain't gonna lie. Chat, man, bro, how we feeling? I'm getting this tier list right again, so we can keep going because we still gotta finish this. I got a little bit more time today, so I got more time,
bro. This is why, and chat. This is exactly why. Stop caring about wins. Don't listen to what the media
says.
It
fluctuates.
Right. Exactly.
It fluctuates.
It's
Everything
can
fluctuate.
And the quarterback can lose games, and nothing. It can be nothing they do wrong, and they're gonna lose games.
That's why I said in credit for a team wins. I said a quarterback should get all the blame for losing, and a quarterback should get all the credit for winning. It's a team game, brother.
I ain't giving them no credit for either one of them.
Right.
That's what
Bro, Josh Allen played a perfect game against the Chiefs and lost. In 2020, what was it? 2021.
Womp womp.
Was it 1 or 3? I mean, which one?
It was 20. It was 20.
One of those years, he played a perfect game, and because they don't know how to stop Tyreek Hill and Travis,
they didn't squib kick. They didn't squib kick.
Like they lost the game. Like you can't. That's why it doesn't matter who wins. Just evaluate what you see and how they play. That's it.
Let me do this.
Okay,
we have.
Y'all might as well. Y'all might as well put my nigga Jaden Daniels top 10, bro.
You said what?
Put my nigga Jaden Daniels top 10, bro. And y'all want to say?
Matter of fact, I'll just fix this later. I'll fix this later. So Mookie, it's ironically you got Jaden Daniels.
Yes, Jaden Daniels top 10. I mean, what I've seen.
Put him too. Put him in where? In front of Herbert, behind Stat. What we doing?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yo.
No,
if he give me another year of this great play, he'll be over Herbert, bro.
But I got a question, Mookie.
No, wait, Mookie. You just said that Daniels was better than Herbert 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I ain't hear that.
Yo,
no. You see, I'm too lazy to pull up the receipts.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Maddie, you ain't gonna Donnie me, nigga. You ain't gonna Donnie me, nigga.
Oh, you know, now you say that I will. I wasn't gonna pull it up, and now
you ain't gonna Donnie me, nigga. First of all, that was an overreaction. That was just for content, brother.
Now just for content.
I'm
sure.
I was trolling. Bro. I was just mad Herbert choked, but no.
All right.
Give me another year. This non-trolling shit. Give me another year of this elite play. Yeah, you'd be over Herbert.
All right, so Young, you got. No, I'm not gonna do that. You got CJ Stroud.
And see, like, bro, this is what worries me about Jaden Daniels because we literally had Stroud pushing top 5 last year. People did.
Man, literally the same thing. Like it's so polarized.
And I agree. I think he's top 10, but like,
is he behind JD? Over JD?
Let's not drag it too far before we see him.
In my personal opinion, I would put him in uncertain. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you got to do like Bryce Young, who was garbage his year 1, started off year 2, but then got hot.
Wow.
You got to do like T-Law, garbage year 1, started off a little slow, got hot, and we all have overreacted with all these dudes.
Hold on, Young. You think his traits is uncertain?
No, I didn't say that. That's not what I'm saying. Because
that's why I want to put him uncertain.
But I also had Caleb Williams in uncertain when I had to choose that too, for the same reasons.
Yeah, but I'm
not mad at that. I'm not mad at uncertain.
If we're gonna go now, if we're just going off strictly traits, I don't think that's what we're doing. Yeah, he's top 10 for sure. I just think from what I saw year 1 to year 2, I can tell you what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's like okay, hold on now. Like
same thing with T-Law, same thing with.
I think Stroud is better than Jaden Daniels, but I don't think it's that like big. I think they're very close, bro. Like it's hard to like.
Part of their career, both their year 1s is pretty similar.
It's very similar. It's just
JD. No, it wasn't. JD's year 1's way better than Stroud's year 1.
It's better, but like
I mean, if you think Daniels had a better year 1 than Stroud, then you should have Daniels over Stroud.
Correct. Exactly, Matty. You're right.
Yeah, like I mean, Stroud hasn't really.
Matty. Not necessarily because if you like sample size, like you still have CJ.
What sample size of CJ Stroud do you have? You have one season.
Bama, come on.
We have 2 seasons.
One good season.
Yes, one good season and one bad season.
I think this season for CJ, even though he turned over the ball, I think it was a lot of context they got to put into like factoring.
What is the context?
CJ Stroud's turnover-worthy plays in year 1 and in year 2 are both pretty similar. He put the ball in harm's way a little bit more.
No. What I'm saying is this. I'm saying CJ Stroud had some of the worst O-lines. Like his O-line was bad this year. They were pressuring him a lot. Teams wasn't playing a lot of zone that they were doing in his first year. Like they were playing a lot of man, forcing a lot of tight window throws. So he was forcing some shit. Under pressure, it's bad. But I would say is this: under pressure, he's objectively this season is better than Patrick Mahomes under pressure. If that's the major flaw on CJ Stroud, he's better under pressure than Patrick Mahomes this season, bro.
Can somebody tell me?
I'm not mad at that.
What was the difference between CJ Stroud's O-line and weapons year 1 to year 2?
Both years, Tank got hurt, and it was
Five
just
games.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Young. Teams was not blitzing as they was doing in year 2, like they were doing. It wasn't blitzing as much like they were doing in his rookie year. That's what I would say.
I hear you. Now, why would that same logic not apply to Jaden Daniels?
What do you mean the same logic about Jaden?
Teams were not really blitzing Jaden Daniels. Why would that not change? That's my whole point. That's why I'm saying both of these guys are uncertain.
Well, that's why I sat there and said the reason why people will have CJ Stroud over Jaden Daniels, including me, is because there's a sample size of still playing at those heights in spurts. Yeah, we understand that the situation matters of why CJ Stroud was playing the way that he was playing. Like weapons was out, the interior O-line was getting exploited like that.
That was year
right?
1.
No, that was not nowhere it is to year 2. Year 2 was
one, the interior was horrible and the weapons were out.
No. Their O-line was a top 10 O-line last season.
Damn, what about the make?
Okay, well that's not true, but it was better than it was.
Bama, what up? Bama Blix.
You goddamn right, brother.
What it is, Bama? Bama I heard with 2 cents. The roll tag out there with Mike. What's up with it, boy?
Hey man.
So
it's Black History Month, so I don't even want to get don't make me do this.
All right. Let me get these guys.
Hey, Ben, where you got Hurts rate, Ben?
RB 20.
Good.
RB.
Good.
Nigga said, "Yo, bro, what?" Nah, it's crazy. But he just said, "Hold on." Nah, I don't think he heard him right.
Is that lower or higher than
Nemo? Where are you putting Jalen Hurts? I'll give you it. Where are you putting Jalen Hurts?
So I got him like, I think he'll be better than guys like DeAndre Swift and them.
Yo,
bro,
yo,
that's fucking nasty. That's nasty. Oh my god.
I'm clipping this, bro.
Oh no! Oh, you talking about Jalen? I thought you talking about Jalen Miro. When I hear Jalen, my fault. My bad. When I hear Jalen, I just don't even like that name. No
where are you putting Jalen Hurts?
Just say Jay Hurts. My fault. My
where
fault.
You Jay Hurts?
Top full.
What?
Who going ahead of him?
He gotta be at the front of 5, bro. But he up there with them boys, bro.
Oh, so you saying he in top 5? He in 5 through 10? He front of 5?
Yeah, he at the front.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh my god!
No, it ain't no what. It ain't no what are we doing, bro? We can't do this with Jalen Hurts, bro. He figured out. How to. Yes, his team is low. People say his team is loaded, but bro, without Jalen Hurts, they don't go to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, bro. Saquon did do what he do. I fuck with Saquon. Saquon is elite running back, top 2. I'm not debating nobody, top 10 all time. But without Jalen Hurts being the conductor of that offense, bro, they don't do what they do, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
No,
I will say this though. He also got to think.
That just sounds like he's getting brownie points for being on a really.
No. Conducting a really good team is a big difference. He demands that huddle.
He's not messing it up.
He demands that huddle, bro. A lot of them other quarterbacks.
Hold on.
You're not gonna do Hurts like that, bro.
Bama, was he more valuable than Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl. Didn't they go to the Super Bowl?
How was he more valuable than Saquon Barkley? He won Offensive Player of the Year, Bama.
I mean, Saquon had a good year, didn't he?
So how he more valuable than Saquon, man?
So stats make you better than somebody?
Ain't stats, man. Was the value snap?
Bama, was Jalen Hurts more valuable than Lane Johnson?
Yeah, I'll still say yeah.
What are you talking about?
The fuck?
What type of question?
Don't do this because you being nasty right now.
Who do you think is more vital to the Philadelphia Eagles, Lane Johnson or Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
The guy they just gave $250 million.
Pull the list up real quick.
Wait, hold on, pause. What type of question is that?
Maddie, get nasty.
What type of question is that? You trying to?
Are we talking about the quarterback who's like, at the back end of the top 10 or the top 5 offensive tackle in the league?
Comparing the tackle to a quarterback? You do that.
You said the O-line as a whole.
He's not a top 10 quarterback, Trent.
But why do y'all compare? Quarterback's the most important.
He is.
Hold on. Trent. The only way a quarterback will be valuable than any other position is if he's a great to elite level tier quarterback, bro. Jalen Hurts is not
when they need Jalen Hurts to be there, he does that.
No, wait, but that's not even true though.
That is true.
That's not true.
Any elite level running back compared. Trent.
Any good quarterback is going to be easily.
No. That's like sitting there saying Jared Goff is more valuable. That's like sitting there saying Jared Goff is more valuable than Saquon Barkley. No.
I mean, if we're using the positional value and we're keeping it consistent, Jalen Hurts is more valuable than Saquon Barkley.
You gonna hear that from me?
No.
Okay. So say the same thing for Lane Johnson then.
If Jalen Hurts gets hurt in these playoffs, they lose to the Rams.
No, they don't. They can win. They can win.
Almost lost.
Hold on. Trent, listen. Trent, listen.
When Jalen Hurts got hurt versus the Commanders, what happened?
It was awesome.
One game.
Bruh, I'm not even pro.
I'm gonna tell you, Trent. This is what I'm gonna tell you. I want Bama to understand this shit too. If I put Bryce Young on the Eagles, they still win a Super Bowl, brother. I don't believe that.
You talking about? Okay. That's why I'm getting nasty. Bro, Bryce Young. Here. You talking about the same quarterback they just gave $8 million to his backup for insurance? Like they don't even know what this nigga's still gonna be. We don't even know what Bryce Young's still gonna be.
If Bryce
Young, let me do Bryce Young like this. Don't even make me do Bryce Young like this, bro. Because Bryce Young could be in the UFL because he'll smoke that team. What's gonna happen is he gonna underachieve, go 7-10 with that team, and then y'all gonna be like, oh my god, Bryce Young garbage, Bryce Young garbage, Bryce Young garbage. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
I'm not bump that. You put Lane. You trying to say Lane Johnson more back to Jalen Hurts?
If Bryce Young was in an offense that hid his flaws and minimized his flaws, well, you got a generational line. You can stand 8 seconds in the pocket. You got a running back where they feed off of Saquon. So that means teams can be able to stack the box and he gets one-on-one coverage on the outside. What do you think he would be doing in that, man? I already think that Bryce Young has the traits. I think he is he's good accuracy. I think he has good accuracy. He can throw with anticipation. I think his anticipation throwing is like, and it will combine with his accuracy is really one of his best traits as well. But then you're telling me you put him on the Eagles? He'd be doing the same thing, man. You know that. Now, the only thing I would say he won't do is the tush push. You know what I'm saying? The tush push ain't going to be that effective. But I'm telling you, nigga, as a passer, hey, he'll be doing the same thing.
Bro, it's just the fact that I'm not gonna lie, I don't even care about the Bryce.
But Trent, this is the thing. Trent, listen. Trent, this is what I'm saying.
I don't care about the Bryce Young combo. When has a left tackle been more important than a good quarterback?
No, but Trent, what I'm saying,
I'm saying that Lane Johnson is a better football player than Jalen Hurts.
When has
I'm saying that Lane Johnson is a better football player than Jalen Hurts.
But the combo is what fucking metric? Like, what are you talking about?
And what is that metric?
You don't compare tackles to quarterbacks though.
But it's
I mean, no, we don't. But like, if I'm being honest, if I'm starting a team and it's like I get the players with the abilities of Jalen Hurts and the player with the ability of Lane Johnson, I'm choosing Lane Johnson 10 out of 10 times.
That nigga's fucking.
You said what?
I don't know about.
I mean,
wait. What did he say?
Without taking age into consideration, like obviously.
So we saying if we drafting the team,
I don't think in any situation a quarterback is more important than, or I don't think any situation a tackle.
No. I agree. I'm just saying that the talents that you will find in a Lane Johnson are more rare than the talents that you find in Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but I mean the talents you find in Derwin James.
Lane Johnson is a first ballot Hall of Famer, Trent.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I would say Derwin James.
That don't matter. I don't care.
What about Trent Williams?
Like that doesn't matter at all, though. Like,
yeah, that's.
But this is what I'm saying. The reason why the y'all we sit there and we get on Jalen Hurts is because when niggas like Bama, J-Rob, and y'all niggas try to put him in conversations where he don't belong, it comes out that we hate him, but we're not.
Mookie, I agree with that though. That's why I think he's the most overrated and the most underrated quarterback in the league. But I'm still stuck on the fact Now we trying to say a left tackle is more important than a quarterback.
Bro, I'm just saying
I'm not saying that a quarterback is more important than a left tackle. I never said that. I just said that in this specific instance.
Hold on. So Bama.
You said he was more valuable.
Bama, you gotta have Stafford in there too.
I mean, we might as well say Brock Purdy is more valuable to the 49ers than Trent Williams at this point.
I'm not hating on Stafford.
Bama, is Jalen Hurts better than Herbert?
This year, fuck yeah.
What?
Herbert was a choke artist. Don't do that. That boy, hey.
He only threw 3 picks this year, Bama.
Starting to become Phillip Rivers.
Nope.
Hurts.
It was only 2. It was only 2.
I'm saying, hey, when you start to squint, he's starting to look like Phillip Rivers when you squint a little bit.
So can you by that logic, can you put Jalen Hurts over Lamar? Who swint more between Jalen Hurts and Lamar?
This year? Lamar crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No, but I'm talking about that postseason. Who swing?
Bro, you tripping, bro? In that
caddies?
Don't do that, bro. Y'all. I know what you're trying to do, Mookie. You're trying to get the I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Yo, hey, Young. Not Young, Nigel. Where are we putting Jordan Love?
Oh, I got Jordan Love.
Why are you uncertain with CJ?
That's what Young said. He was uncertain. That's what you was right from when you came on.
I don't think he. Bro, how
Young might be? I mean,
put him right. No,
y'all not fucking with CJ.
I ain't.
Put him behind
I know y'all not fucking with fucking Love more than CJ.
Hey Trent, my GOAT said that there's 2 quarterbacks that play just like him or just reminds him of himself.
Yeah, let me guess. He said Joe Burrow.
He said Joe Burrow. He said CJ Stroud, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever, bro.
So I respect you.
I respect he'll play just like Lamar if he had that ability.
No, he did not. Drew Brees did not say that.
Brady said that. Brady said
no. Brady not my GOAT. It's Drew Brees.
But Brady is the GOAT.
No, he's not. That's to you. That's to you.
Stop. No.
Ain't no cheating motherfucker can be the GOAT.
Who next? Who next, Trent?
Ain't no deflect gate, spy gate, motherfucker.
Hey,
so Drew Brees wins Super
Bowl.
Oh,
Will Levis.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put Baker.
Put that boy up there.
We'll put Baker.
Why you Derek Carr off the shit? Derek Carr is on camera place.
Yeah, I'm about to put because I'm doing the two lists now. He better than Kyler. Is he? Yeah,
No.
Yeah, he better. No, I mean,
no, man.
No.
I mean, shit.
His list is though is kind
of. I think no.
I mean, shit.
I mean, who at this point?
Y'all think Dak better than Kyler? Oh man,
better than
no, Bama.
No, not all of us.
That was
he better than Jordan Love?
Donnie for that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Dak is better than
Kyler. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. He better than Jordan Love?
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jordan Love ain't all that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I moved Jordan Love a little back.
Young.
He's not better than Jordan Love, but like it's closer convo than people want to.
I'm not gonna lie.
Shit, I mean, other than Debo, is there anything that Baker does comfortably better than
Hurts?
I think so. I'll put it like this. I think they in the same
place. His mechanics.
I'll flip it. I'll put it. He around here though.
Okay.
Jordan Love is a weird one, man.
I gotta hurry. This was I do got a dip. So hold on. Let me just look at these guys. So hold on.
Wait. Can I get Drake May?
You replace Caleb. We put him in uncertain.
I'm not gonna lie.
Kirk.
I gotta get on Drake May here.
Is Jordan Love and Herbert similar?
Because that list interchangeable, DR.
No. I'm gonna say so. Look. What we putting to it? Because I ain't like do like a dip.
Game manager.
Aaron Rodgers.
Bad.
Game manager?
No, Aaron Rodgers is not bad.
We're not gonna do it. I don't think game manager. I don't think he's outside the top 10.
Rodgers is season, bro. Stop it, bro. We ain't gonna lie for this nigga.
Obviously, he's can replace because they just parted ways with him.
I mean, yeah. I think, okay, you can do that one. That's fine.
But he better than Drew Brees all the time. But they releasing this motherfucker.
I promise you, he is. I mean, let's not do that with.
Wait.
All I know, hey. Drew Brees was 3 years removed and was top 2 MVP conversation, brother.
Don't do that.
Mookie, that's why y'all stuck now because y'all hung on to Drew Brees fucking embers for no reason.
What, Mookie? You can't bring up MVP combos when you said I don't care about MVP combos.
Nah, he care about them now though.
The fact that he was playing at MVP
Bryce Young, we put Bryce Young at uncertain. We put Bryce uncertain.
Yeah, uncertain.
Sorry, we put uncertain. I'm gonna put Kirk in uncertain. Just
I say uncertain too.
If he gets signed to another team, we have to see what he probably.
Where you gonna put my nigga?
Why Aaron Rodgers not uncertain?
I mean, you're right. Good cook.
But they honestly, they both could be either one.
I think they both can be can replace or uncertain. I don't really care.
Yeah. Where my nigga Spencer Rattler at, man?
You don't even like him.
Back up.
He a backup right now.
No, he has.
Wait,
game manager. We'll put him in game manager.
If we're putting Geno Smith and Jared Goff and outside the top 10, we're putting Drake May in there too.
Yeah, bro. Hush up, bro.
Cook?
No. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm being so dead serious.
No. Drake May is uncertain, bro. Shut up.
Hold on, Maddie.
He's not.
Maddie.
Drake May has one thing that we're uncertain about. One thing.
Hold on, Maddie. You okay?
Drake May is really uncertain.
Maddie, you okay for putting Bo Nix in the game and put Drake May outside the top 10? But you sat there and said that fucking Bo Nix is a better processor than Drake May.
I said that was the one thing that was close between them.
No, you said he was better.
I said that was the one thing that was close between
Drake May. You're lying.
I said it was the one thing that was close between them. You can't do it on my TikTok because that's exactly what I said.
I gotta pull out the receipts.
Yeah, I'm telling you to. I'm telling you to.
Hey, Mookie, we don't got time for the receipts right now. Hold on, we got to put these.
I'm about to put it.
If you got it, you got it.
It's all good. You can save it. I know what I said.
What level? Bad. Gardner Minshew.
Back up. That's back. He's a back.
Is Aiden O'Connell bad?
Back up.
Back. Man, I don't give.
Nigga ain't a starter.
Nigga. So before
there's two. There's not enough game
before. I'm gonna give y'all gotta do y'all bumps quick. I'm gonna give y'all quick bumps before we head out. So, and once they get bumped, you can't remove them. So I'm gonna start off with Matt. Who we bumping? Who you want to bump up or bump down?
I'm gonna bump Drake May. Put him between Purdy and Golf.
Yeah, bro, you're dead ass shameless.
Yeah, I know that.
Like you're dead ass like shameless. Like
he said
that's not even logical.
Reason for that.
There's no reason.
I can explain it next week. It's all good. We can get a whole clip for it. It can be perfect. No, I will explain it. But for time's sake,
I might as well put Caleb Williams. I might as well put Caleb Williams above Drake May.
Shit, you.
I'm sure.
What are you saying? Like, we putting Drake May in front of Jared Goff. You're about to make me defend Jared Goff. This shit's sad.
What does Goff do better besides processing?
He's way more accurate.
That's the same thing when you're talking about Brock Purdy.
Processing matters, Maddie.
Yeah, that is the same thing.
It's Jared Goff now. It's Jared Goff right now.
I mean, processing matters, but I mean, again, are we taking the risk? Are we taking the risk?
Is Jared Goff not way more accurate than what's his name right now?
Shit, Drake May is really accurate.
As of today, are you, bro? Let's not be dumb. Let's not be biased.
No. I'm not being dumb. Is Drake May not like super accurate?
Bro. I'm not gonna lie. Jared Goff is clearly accurate to Drake May right now.
No. I never said that Drake May had better accuracy. I just said, is Drake May not like a really good quarterback in terms of accuracy?
It's not close to Jared
If you're going to take Drake May over Jared Goff, you're going to take him over Brock Purdy.
You might as well put Caleb on.
Okay. You know what? You're right. You convinced me. Put him above Brock Purdy too.
And if that's the case, you might as well take him over Dak Prescott.
Exactly.
No.
Why?
That's what processing really matters.
Yo, Mookie, do your bump. Mookie, do your bump. But
no, because it's Black History
Month. This is the bump that you can't do, though. This is the bump you can't do. You cannot put Burrow above Mahomes. We're not doing
you gonna skip my bump? Damn.
What?
And you gonna go next. I'm not because I'm just let it
roll. Oh, I can't do that.
No, you're gonna be tight. No.
Oh my gosh! All right,
do another bump, bro.
Well, you already know I was about to do that bump, but
because I know you was about to do it.
Put Herbert over fucking Jalen Hurts, please. Please.
Cook up.
Fine.
Fuck out of here, man. We ain't on that nigga level, nigga. Justin Herbert about to reclaim that fucking top 4 spot next year.
So in Giant Mope, I'm not projecting with Drake May. Like, he's better than Jared Goff.
Stop. You're literally projecting. You're right. What's your bump?
It's not projecting.
I was gonna put that nigga Hurts at the back.
No hypotheticals.
Let's see. This nigga, Donnie shameless. About that, the fact that Donnie got me defending a midget is crazy. But yeah, bump collar above Dak.
Kyler above who?
Above Dak, man. Donnie
you
shameless.
Yeah, you shameless.
No, Donnie shameless, boy.
Yo, bro, what's up? All right, Young.
Put Hurts in that third tier.
Okay, thank you.
Where are we putting Hurts at, bro?
I mean, you could put him. I don't. To me, it doesn't matter where you have him in this tier because the way I do it is different. So you could put him anywhere as long as he's not better than Kyler. That's it. You could put him there. You could put him at not the end, but
Young. I'm gonna get a clip out of you before we dip though. Not gonna lie. Nigel, what's your bump?
What's my bump? Shit.
What we doing?
Dak 5 through 10.
Where?
Just right behind Daniels. Behind Daniels.
Okay. And then Bama, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I bet so. What's your bump then before we head out?
I mean, I don't know, man. I guess
you don't have a bump. You don't have a bump.
Yeah, I ain't got one. Put CJ. I'll probably say put CJ.
That's what I was saying.
In front of Dak. You got me fucked up. Like, bro, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not buying that, bro.
All right, bet. All right, look, chat. That was the list. You hear what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Fun episode. We went to the 3-hour mark. That was funny. Donnie, you're shameless. Let me read these super. Let me read these super chats before we have. Justin, when he was talking to Young about Jalen Hurts, he had 35 touchdowns, 700 rushing in 15 games. D.I. said, "Let me get Bo Nix." Henchman said Eli and Russ won rings, and neither were elite. Eli was leading the playoffs.
11.
Shout out, Miles left the coach.
I said Russ.
I wish my PC was running whatever operating system we got. How can it be 10 guys out just outside the top 10?
Yeah,
I mean, when I said that, DR, it was just basically like it's just the guys that are just literally. It's basically the 11 through 16 guys, basically like 11 through 17 or whatever.
Right. It's interchangeable.
But we don't want to.
It was only 9 in the top 10. Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was only 9. That's why I bumped Dak. You could bump one more.
Oh yeah, it was 5. It's 5. Yeah, you bumped that. That's cool. It's cool. But all right, chat. Appreciate y'all. We gonna go live on the couch up, so I gotta get the the better dates either Wednesday or Thursday. Probably we know that we are gonna do the film room too on Friday. And then ain't the combine next week?
Next,
I think Thursday, it's a
week after. Either way, it's most likely I'm going to be there. So for media, gonna be interviews, maybe a vlog. It's gonna be lit. But keep tapping in with us, and yeah, man, gonna catch y'all. This was a crazy episode. Y'all gotta say y'all are shameless, but we out though. Peace.